Well, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. We are going to get with it and look at two streams and weave them together. So let's jump into it. How are you guys? How's your Monday been? I saw some of you a little while ago. What y'all up to? We will be redirecting later on to Jay. Jay is almost home from her trip and we'll be doing Bajingo tonight. So when this is finished, she is going to text me when she's set up and ready to go. So it'll be in a few hours. We will be headed over there. Hey, Haley, S. Francisco, Crafty Girl, Ami, Liberty Farmer, Rubber Ramada, Bubblegum Truth, Catherine, Lee the Bee, Wise Mom, Nana Banana, Chalice. I always pronounce that incorrectly, I'm sure. Hey, Steph, how you feeling? Trigger Milk Truck, Tonka Girl, thank you for being a member. Welcome to the cabana. I don't know that these are going to really, well, we'll see what this is considered at the end because we're working with what we are. It's been crazy. It has been. You're having a steak dinner. That's great. Hey, Carla. Hey, Petunia. You had cataract surgery today. I hope it went well. Snow in the mountains. Oh my gosh. Already? Still. Well, what is it here? Hey, Skip. Couple things I need to address. Hey, Proud Mimi. Coming in. Because it's not going to change. And I just want to make sure people understand. We're not going to talk about politics in this one, but I want to make a few clear statements after last night. Betty is a train wreck. And there's no, I can't sugarcoat what is being done. There's some people that have made comments like, I really like your content, but I'm offended. Okay. I don't know how to make you guys not offended when I'm playing direct clips of what is being said. I'm not the one mocking or classifying these parties. That's Betty and those guys. I don't know why people are so offended. And I'm not really sure how to make it more clear to people that I don't give a shit. But it's not going to change. We're going to talk about Betty. It's going to be a thing. BJ and Betty use it in everything. At Night Media, it's just a thing. And tying it all together is very important to me. So again, I'm not trying to offend anybody's personal belief systems. That's between you and whatever you choose to, but I'm not going to sugarcoat shit at all. I'm just not going to. I never have, and I'm not going to start now. Again, it's so far out of Republican versus Democrat, but that's where people keep getting hung up, that I don't know how to branch that. I don't know how to branch the conversation is insanity versus humanity. And if you can't listen to Betty's own statements, BJ's own statements, and tie it back, I guess you're just going to have to be offended. And I don't know what else to do. Like, I've sat and thought about it a lot, and I've tried so hard to handhold people, and I've tried every single thing. And this isn't just like an attack on anybody. This is Betty and BJ are, and people like them are dangerous. They are. I'll say it over and over again. That rhetoric that they push is dangerous. And I don't know how to bridge that gap. So it's not going to be political today, but I'm not going to change what I do and how I talk about it. I'm just not. The truth is the truth, no matter where it is. And I stand against and will continue to be very, very vocal about expose them all. I don't give a shit what political identifier they are. We have, and most, like last night, it's confusing to me because last night we were talking about the United States military and the FBI, which are both nonpartisan positions. Like, they are not political positions. So I'm really trying to figure out how to branch that so people can follow a little bit easier. So if you actually have ideas on how to make that clear to people, let me know, because I have no idea how to bridge that. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. That's a fact. So I'm struggling with that a little bit on how to bridge that gap, because some of these people I really do like, but they're just missing the bigger picture. And I don't know how to break that down for them, that they can be those things. It's Betty and BJ that are refacing those parties. I don't know how to make it make sense, but if you have any ideas, let me know, because that's not something I'm going to steer away from now or anytime. Okay. Next thing. Every time. Hey, Cash, thank you for being a member for 32 months. I hope you're doing good. Every time it gets brought up about BJ being transphobic or something gets said, the question of my gender gets brought up. I am a biologic woman. I don't know. I don't care. I genuinely do not get offended by the questions. I do, however, get a little like, what is even happening here at this point? Yeah, it's a little weird. So just to set the record straight once again, I don't fucking really know why that has to be a thing, or if it's supposed to be a slight. Even if I wasn't, I don't know why that fucking matters, except for BJ has tried to use it and allowed other people as a slight against me. And that does get talked about, but every time it gets talked about, it's like this questioning, what is nonsense is what the fuck does it matter? It wouldn't matter what it is, or it shouldn't, but I guess it does. So just to set the record straight once again, weird, absolutely weird, but here we are. So housekeeping done. That's the only things I really cared to even comment on about anything. And we're going to open with Betty because I wanted to show you this. Breaking news. The world is a mess, and we still have 2 siblings missing, Jack and Lily Sullivan. What the fuck is breaking news out of this, Betty? Breaking news. Betty's in her pajamas. No, Christina. No, I thought the conversation was great last night. It's not you at all. I've gotten a few comments about that, and I'm just trying to figure out how to bridge that gap. So people, like you were very into, like, a lot of people get it, that sit through these conversations, especially like we're talking about nonpartisan things, and it's only going to escalate and the behavior is only going to get crazier. So to avoid that isn't going to happen, but I'm just trying to figure out how to bridge that so people can not be so sensitive to it, as they are really great conversations. Like, we had a great conversation last night. No, definitely not anything to do with you. No, somebody else in the comment section. And I don't take any, like, I'm not offended by them saying they're offended. I can't understand where they're so personally caught up in it that they can't really figure their way out of it. And I'm trying to figure out how to help that situation. Any ideas? I'm willing to. And then this one right here. Betty. Oh, Betty. We're going to touch on this and then we're going to jump right in. Just a little touch.
Our app from the ground up, we're going to build.
Oh, let me go right to the beginning.
Building from the scratch, the floor up, from the ground up, we're going to build a great foundation for this new channel, which is going to be political in nature and getting us the information that we need related to what is going on out there in the big bad world.
This is her first show on her political channel.
I don't expect everybody to understand the law. I don't expect everybody to understand why the states are fighting the federal government.
Hey, Kathy P.
What are the nuances? What are the federal government's responsibility? What is the state's responsibilities? Well, we're going to start covering that because one of the things that I've noticed being out.
Betty doesn't expect you to understand the law because fucking Betty doesn't understand the law.
Here is that people have no idea what the hell they're talking about. That's just the name of the game. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. I'm trying to, and you know.
Skip, that's the same thing for me too. And I'm trying to figure out how to bridge that gap. Yeah, it's so obvious and right in our faces, but I'll be honest, like I keep asking Kyle, like how, and he honestly did tell me sometimes you just have to ignore and keep on because it's a personal thing for them and you'll never be able to bridge it. But I feel like there's a missed area of opportunity here because they can understand they can't stand Betty and how harmful Betty is. They can understand how harmful BJ is, but you take it up and show exactly where their talking points are coming from or who they're parroting. And it's like, nope. And I just don't know how to bridge that. So I'm open for suggestions on that.
Enhance my voice. I've been checking my videos out. I think my voice has been a little too low for how loud I truly am. So I don't expect this to be a wild.
That's exactly what she's doing. Fear mongering 101. 511 is where she's at.
Busy live, but I do hope you guys start sharing this channel around, and I hope Right Mood Broadcasting actually starts becoming noticeable and reputable out there in the political world. In the political world.
Okay, I told you guys yesterday that, well, we talked about this. Listen to that again.
Broadcasting actually starts becoming
Right Move Broadcasting. That's the name of this channel. She is trying to brand herself in the political space once again.
Noticeable and reputable out there.
She can't even say reputable.
Trying to and you know, enhance my voice. I've been checking my videos out. I think my voice has been a little too low for how loud I truly am. So I don't expect this to be a wildly busy live, but I do hope you guys start sharing this channel around, and I hope Right Mood Broadcasting actually starts becoming noticeable and reputable out there in the political world.
Reputable. I'm sure it's going to become reputable. Yep. Absolutely. Can't even say reputable, but we're on the way. Yeah, Skip, that's where I'm like, you get what I'm saying. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
In the political world, it's much different than the real world, okay? Right now, we have states and the federal government colliding.
And here we go, another fucking delusional bitch telling us that what we see is not what we see. I'm sorry, what?
In the political world, it's much different than the real world.
The political world is part of the... What? Oh, it's going to be a rough fucking go with Betty.
Okay, right now we have states and the federal government colliding. We've got people using federal, you know, state people like the mayor of Chicago using words like civil war.
Really? What? Go back to last night and see who used those terms. Cheesy. Yeah, that was just really weird. I was like, I've never actually like made a statement on that, but I maybe should. It's just fucking weird that it even gets questioned. I don't know. People are weird. It shouldn't matter, but
Shame on the mayor for doing that. He is
If you believe anything that's coming out of her mouth, please do yourself a favor and go do some research. Please. Please and thank you. Hegseth and Trump gave a speech to our generals and our admirals, and it was filled with talk about war.
absolutely, the Democrat Party are trying to destabilize our country, first and foremost. And they're trying.
We need unity more now than ever because what is going on is absolutely ridiculous, and we all should be standing against this fucking shit. But here Betty is. Division, division, division.
To take it over. Why? Because they cannot win. Regardless what
win what? What are we winning?
Whether you're a Democrat or not, the bottom line is you do not have enough votes. Okay?
For what?
Whether you like your politics or not, you don't have enough votes. So what
are voting for what?
The Democrat Party's doing? They are bringing in the votes. They're giving them social security cards. They're giving them driver's license.
Oh, here we go with fear mongering again.
And they're putting us in harm's way over what? Power and money. Greed. While they're pointing the finger and saying, look over there, look at those millionaires. We need to take their money. We need to take their money, right? While they're taking all their money in and hiding it from everybody.
I can't believe this is how she's starting off her political channel. I mean, yes, I can, but no, I can't.
So the billionaires and millionaires are attacking the other billionaires and millionaires on the other side of the street saying, we need their money. Yet none of these people that are saying they believe in these policies have given up their wealth to their party. We haven't seen Hillary Clinton give up her millions and billions of dollars of overseas funds and standing to the people of her community, have we? It's funny when it comes to these people.
You don't even pay taxes. What are you fucking talking about?
Well, it's always everybody else's money. They want your money. They want to spend your money, but they never want to spend theirs. And that's the problem that I see going on in and around this country. But before we get started, and you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set up my...
We're off to a great start. This is going to be so reputable, right? She wants to be recognized in the political space with she can't even say reputable, but yeah, okay.
My screen. Give me just a second here while I get my screen set up. I don't know how I missed this, but I did. Uh-oh. Where am I? Facebook. There I am. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize how fumbled up that I've got my screens here because I'm doing different platforms, different screens. But I thought this was funny. I thought this was hilarious. Somebody sent this to me. I don't know who the heck sent this to me, but somebody sent this to me. I thought it was funny. I thought you guys would get a laugh out of it. So I figured we'd start the Bullhorn Betty channel off with a laugh.
Oh, we got to laugh. That's for damn sure. We got to fucking laugh. All right. Moving along. Betty's looking to create a reputable political channel and can't even say reputable. And once again, she is so disconnected from the truth or the reality of what is truly going on. She says that politics aren't really reality. Yeah, okay. I mean, off to a fucking amazing start, Betty. Claps all around. It's going to be a rough go. Poor Betty. All right, here we go. So what we are going to do is we are going to weave and bob back and forth between last night of BJ and when she showed receipts the first time. So August 10th, October 5th will be the two streams that we're going between. Let's start off with last night. By the way, if anybody can tell me who demanded that BJ show receipts, I would be glad to know. Because I haven't seen anybody asking, maybe her own people. All of us, I think, had kind of decided, like, yeah, we don't really give a fuck. Spend that money wherever. Us talking about it isn't demanding receipts. Maybe somebody did, but I would like to know who demanded that she did this.
That door. You look like an orphan. You look like a throwaway, like nobody's raising you. Opal, thank you so much for being a member, for becoming a member again. Woo, woo. Opal's our...
And I will be pushing back on Betty some more, but I just wanted to show you how her Monday, starting her political channel, started off with a bang. I thought that was wonderful.
First membership for the day. And seeing that I'm not what people are making me out.
Hold on.
I appreciate you guys. A lot of people do a lot for me.
Yeah.
And I was humbled by that this evening. And I just thank you guys. I thank you for believing in me, and I thank you for staying with me. I know there's lots of rumors and crazy stuff that gets said about me all the time, and your people, y'all don't let it keep you from coming back, and you take my word and you trust me. And I don't know. I thank you guys for that. I thank you for believing in me and seeing that
she thanks you for blindly following her bullshit. Carry on.
Not what people are making me out to be, because there is God is real. And I'm going to.
Here we go. God is real. That is your belief. Others believe otherwise.
Tell you what I have to hold on to. God is real. And I have to hold on to the fact that.
And even if you don't believe God is real, it's fine. Because all she's doing is trying to, once again, mask her bullshit lies with some faith manipulation. God is real. Yeah, have you ever thought maybe God is real and that's why you're going through the struggles that you're going through? Because you continue to use his name and then spit in the faces of everybody. Have you ever thought about that?
I know that when people lie and they put out a great deception, like what's happening in this community, that it's
sounds just like Betty. The fucking two of them are like twins.
Eventually going to implode. So I have to believe that. There's lots of lies and lots of mistruths and lots of false rumors being spread about me, but God is not going to let that prevail, because evil doesn't win.
Really? God's not going to allow that to happen. Okay, well, we're going to go to my own page really quick. I want to remind you guys, if you would like to join in on creating shorts and clipping their own words down so people will not forget what they've actually said and done, I would suggest it. Shorts are really easy to do, and they're really fun, truly. I've been having a blast.
Ivy League says, also, not one person here has said that Britt is individually suing multiple creators. Nope. I know Craig has misspoken and said that, but none of us have ever said that or made that threat. We just want it to stop. That is it.
Imagine letting a stranger speak for your other half.
I never said I was suing a creator. I never said that I was taking anybody's channel down. I didn't say anything of the sort. I have not said anything.
What happened to the process?
You're taking things that Craig has said when he was drunk and angry.
So is he drunk and angry every night that ends in Y? Because he said it numerous times.
Do it, lady, for what? What do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Do this same-ish thing.
Was that him being drunk and angry?
That lawsuit's gonna be serious.
Come on, bro. Just
By the end of this week, you can get that lawsuit. That's what they're talking anyway. Go ahead. I got plenty of money to take you to lawsuit. You got another lawsuit on top of what you already got. You ain't got a lawyer ready for the lawsuit coming for you. I'll get you another one. Go ahead. And then when you lose, you're going to have to pay for it all. And then I'm going to get you for everything you took me for. Go ahead. I got plenty of money. You got another lawsuit. You like my Nerf gun? You lost the last one. You're going to lose this one. Okay.
Cheesy. I wish more people could be like that. Good people are good people. Bad people are bad people, no matter what they hide behind.
Give up. The lawsuit's coming. If you put anything on me that you think it's stick, I got more money than you. I got more money than you, and you can't go to the court. She's already got a lawsuit on you.
So why is your other half out here begging for money? We'll get into that, but why is she asking for money if you have all this money?
You ain't gonna stick to lawsuits. You ain't got no money. When your channel shuts down, how you gonna afford to go to any lawsuits after that?
And he's a character on her show. Don't let this little speech she's giving. She asked and said to her people the other day, should we just go to YouTube about truth too? We can go to YouTube about truth. So why? You
ain't gonna be able to afford one lawsuit, much less two. Lawyers is cheap. You don't like water guns? You don't like Nerf guns? Go ahead. They ain't gonna stick in court. You can't afford a lawyer. You can't afford a lawyer that's gonna come down on you right now. much less another one. I got plenty of money to pay for a lawyer. When you lose your channel, you ain't gonna be on the floor for no lawyer.
He's got plenty of money.
You're gonna be struggling to pay your light bill. You hear me? I got plenty of fucking Nerf guns around here.
Do you have a lucky for them?
You ain't got shit on me. You can't afford a lawyer. You dead, bro. Keep your light bills on, okay? And when you lose your channel, then keep your light bills on. Go hang sheetrock and beg your family to help keep your light bills on, because you about to lose your channel.
Says this is YouTube's world. This YouTube world is becoming crazy. It's not rooted in reality, Big Mama. And I'm not going to speak on it a lot. I'm going to kind of stick to what I come here to do, because honestly, like, with everything I say, like it just churns, and I'm not trying to make things worse.
Large is cheap. Large is cheap.
Stand on your words then, big boy. Where's all that money now? And I say it again, stand on that.
When you lie, eventually those lies come to light. Everything that is in darkness comes to light. I'm about
Sure does. Absolutely does.
to ignore every one of y'all. And I see what y'all, stop it. Stop it. Y'all ain't cute. I see what the hell you're saying in my chat right now. I cannot believe. No. No. Oh my God. Stop that shit. Baby. Oh my God. You're not having another baby. No, Crafty. No. No. Y'all can stop that shit. Yes, Brittany, one should believe anything they hear on this app. No, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. I am a firm believer in that here lately, guys. I mean, that is my modus operandi, right? Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. I know the word is used a lot, but there is a big ass gaslight on this platform. There are people that are manipulating the crap out of individuals, and it makes me feel horrible. And you know what? There's nothing that I can do or say that will wake people up and make them see that they're being it's a trick. It's a big fuckery. People are making chess moves. No, I wouldn't even call it chess moves. People are making, how can I even say this? It's like magic. It's like people are playing tricks on people. I can't even, and claiming that they're playing 4D chess or something, you know? There's so many things that are happening that are not rooted in truth, but the poor subscribers are being made to believe that it is, I guess, right? It's absolutely insane. It really is. I just can't. I can't. And I'll be able to say, like, I'll be able to be more direct here in a little while. Like right now, I got to carefully choose my words, but I'll be able to be.
So she's got to carefully choose her words. She's telling you once again to not believe anything you hear and only half of what you see, that this isn't based in reality. And then she's going to go in to what she's about to go into for her spiel. I thought this was very intriguing.
Direct eventually and say what I want to say, but all I can really tell you is that the shit that's being spewed on this platform is it's such lies. It's such manipulation.
Where, again, when you debunk lies, you address the direct lie. She never can make a claim and debunk it, ever. It's all of this, oh, there's so many lies. They're painting a picture about me that's not true. Where? What?
Hey, girl, look who just stumbled into chat. Hey, Miss Hot Mess Express. Good to see you. I was wondering where you were. Hold on, I'm gonna wrench Hot Mess. Let me turn you blue, girl. I want to say, here's something I'll say.
What?
In regards to my subscribers or my moderators. To the people telling my moderators that, y'all, can y'all make sure that's hot mess? That's really hot mess, right? To the people telling my subscribers that, or my people telling my subs and my mods that they're being lied to and manipulated, you should be ashamed of your damn self, because you're lying to people like crazy. You're absolutely lying to people like crazy, and it'll come out. The truth always comes out. My moderators, first and foremost, I'm more transparent with them than I probably should be. Like,
Isn't that ironic?
I show my mods everything, okay? And I tell them everything so that they are not, because this is the way I see it, right? If my moderators are going to be pulled into this mess and they're going to be attacked like they have been, then they at least need to have the confidence and the comfort of knowing that what they are standing on is 100% solid and factual. So when you go to my mods and you're like, oh, Brittany's lying to you, Brittany's pulled the wool over your head, Brittany's doing you wrong, they're laughing at you because they've seen everything.
Because
They've seen all the documents. They've seen the things going on with my attorneys. They've seen the invoices where I've paid the attorneys. They've seen the receipts. I do everything with them. These girls,
it's pretty interesting to me that she relies so heavily on strangers on the internet. That's something that is, again, she's got a partner. She's got a man who she stands beside, who's been a part of her life for 12 years, but she relies heavily on strangers who have no involvement in her real life, and they believe her. They've seen it. Why aren't any of the people in your real world, you know, I'm sure there's people around you, I would hope that there are, why not rely on actual people who fuck with you or know you instead of these strangers? It's so weird to me.
There's not anybody else on. Oh, they've seen the stuff that has happened with CPS. Like, sorry. And the reason that I'm so transparent with them is, one, when you're not lying, you don't have to make shit up. You don't have to cover things up. You don't have to hide things. When you're being honest, the truth is, it's there.
Right.
And so
kind of like you accused me of shaming your stories, and I could easily go pull out any video to prove over and over again that you lied, because the truth stands alone. That's why you hate channels like mine, because we let your own words do the talking. The truth stands, and you can't stand, let alone on the truth.
it takes a lot to stand with me, because these people attack all the time.
Doesn't take shit to stand with you, because you're fucking flat on your ass 99% of the time. Let's be honest here.
Hey, Triggered. Hey, Crafty. So, hey, Luminous, if anybody else I missed. And that's sadly exactly why you drag them into this mess too. No, I don't drag them into this mess. And they're not dragged into anything other than the fact that y'all keep attacking them. But they're not dragged into shit. You are being misled. Nothing is happening to my mods. It's all y'all have to do is basic research. But you won't do that. You'll just take
basic research, kind of like this. You said, what did you say?
What? Long time no see. Hey, girl. So I've talked to YouTube, and I'm gonna go to them again.
So why are you going to YouTube all the time if you're not trying to get people's channels removed or get them in trouble with YouTube? Asking for me.
Somebody else at their word that's lying to y'all, looking to gain some money. It is absolutely real life. Do you think that I'm stupid? Blessings. Do you think that I haven't talked to my attorney and went over this stuff?
I mean, you got served. I would hope so. What about this statement?
How many times you gonna go down, Jay, for 6 days before YouTube takes you down? Like, you're not. There's
I mean, again, you said very clearly in the beginning. We heard that clip. We'll hear it again, but I just am going to throw in a bunch of little things here and there.
I've spoken to 2 attorneys. You have to be a fool if you think.
What happened to 3? You had a sub that claimed to be an attorney that was advising you. You spoke to a bullying hotline in Virginia and said they advised you, and supposedly they were attorneys. You have Lesniak. You must have dropped off the idea that Castor ever represented you finally. You have Lesniak, who represents you in Pennsylvania on the RICO and racketeering. And then you have this guy who sent the C&Ds. So wouldn't you have spoken to more attorneys than what you're claiming?
That I'm just blindly hanging out over here, not knowing what's going on. My mods are attacked by people on the other side constantly. Their names are brought up. They're constantly threatened to be looked into. They're constantly, they had a call out on them last week. B put a call out asking for anybody to give them information on my mods. It's happened. It's absolutely happened. And I'm just telling you, leave them alone. Just leave them alone. And stop lying to everybody. Stop it. It's the wool is 100% pulled over people's eyes, Amy. This is a big dog and pony show, and people will see it. People will see it in time. I promise. I promise you. And can I just remind y'all that these same people said that my mods were going to have to come to Pennsylvania during the slap? Remember, Brittany and
do you remember last time you talked about the slap and said that there hadn't even been a court hearing? Do you remember that? Because I do. Last time your theory was there wasn't even a court hearing. The judge never even heard anything to do with this case. Meanwhile, there was an entire thing called oral arguments that you tried to gaslight your subs over. Yeah.
You and your mods are going to have to come to Pennsylvania.
And the reason and the theory behind that was if it continued on and the judge wouldn't have made such a staunch ruling, granted it's now an appeal, they could have easily been brought into that, as there's a whole entire litigation chat and NDAs that you and your mods publicly talked about signing.
With the slap, when they do the slap argument, you're going to have to be there. Well, what happened to that?
The damages hearing is still upcoming because it's in appeals right now. You know, when you proudly stated the tide was shifting.
It came and went just like everything else.
Oh, did it?
You can't depose a moderator based on the grounds that they were in a cease and desist. You're out of your mind.
Why do you continue to bring them into things? If they're so afraid and worried about things, why aren't they sending C&Ds on their own? Why don't they have legal representation on their own if it's such a problem?
Yes, thank you, Eric Jasper. Thank you. And I'm about to share some more receipts. Thank you. At least Brittany didn't have someone promote her legal fund, promise to show receipts when it was over, and then flat out refuse to show the receipts. That's why my title is what it is. This is why my title is.
CJK, you're one. If you have any ideas for me of how to bridge that gap or how to make it palatable so people understand the conversations we're actually having, I genuinely would like any advice, because I would like to be able to continue. Well, I'm going to continue that. And I want to find a way of getting people to stop focusing on such a narrow vision with it. So any suggestions, please let me know.
What it is. Doing what others refuse to do. I'm going to show full receipts because I'm not a punching bag, but I see what's going on this platform. And if y'all pay attention, you will too.
Okay, so she's going to show full receipts again. I don't know if somebody in her own camp demanded this. Again, I am in the field of if you don't donate, you don't say shit or demand. You don't have a right. Like, I don't have a right, in my opinion, to demand her to show receipts. I would never fucking donate because she hasn't been transparent from jump, and she's a liar who lies. But that's my across the board. Every person who chooses to donate has to make those decisions on their own. Now, one thing that I will state right off the bat, she continues to try and equate this to Queen Bee and Granny and having defense funds for litigation that they were drug into. She continues to try to muddy the water.
people are being called out about their attorney's funds. Okay.
Right.
And what's happening is a big ass deflection is going on, and I'm being called out about mine.
Sure.
So the only person that's been even remotely transparent.
Jamal, that's one thing I can't understand, and it's actually really sad that nobody around her says, yeah, let's not do that. That's going to make more questions. Or like, no, it seems like nobody around her gives a flying fuck, from people in her real life to these online strangers that she relies heavily on. I don't understand if it's a game to them or why they keep advising her the way they do. I know she got rid of most of the good ones. I do realize that. But these ones are so willing to go along with her bullshit and then say, nothing to see here. We're not involved. Meanwhile, they're giving consent to be named in things that could put them in further litigation. I don't get it
at all. I'm not. Don't worry about it. Not even remotely transparent. People have not showed anything. I've already showed some. I'm about to show the rest and go.
Petty saved my ass earlier because I hopped into the middle. Like, I came back from doing the short, and that's when things were about my gender, and I was like, what the fuck? And Petty's like, oh, I'll save you the trouble. This has been an ongoing thing for years. It started with the Mrs. Doubtfire stuff, and is she a man? Like, this has been going on for 3+ years, but to see people actually like questioning it still is wild to me. It's fucking wild. But Petty saved my ass. She was like, don't even pay attention. I'm like, okay, good.
Go ahead and get this over with. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to call me a scammer when I've done nothing wrong. I've absolutely done nothing wrong. Nope. Thank you, Ivy League. Ivy League says, I'd also want to clarify that nobody paid $8,000 for C&Ds. No, I don't know how much more clearly that I can say this, but I cannot. I mean, I'm just going to stress this again. C&Ds are a part of the process. Okay. It's crazy. Like, the way that this community has morphed is so disappointing. As soon as people received the C&Ds from me, what happened? Everybody, like, well, not everybody, but a lot of people was like, that's it? That's all? That's what they're doing?
No, you've said it's a process. But then when you are met with, sorry, I got to grab that.
That's all she's doing? She just paid $8,000 for C&Ds. How can you come to that conclusion?
Nobody's came to that conclusion. I don't think anybody has came to that conclusion. God.
How did y'all just assume C&Ds was everything, the end all be all? Where did you, like, is it in my, like, people, I swear you would think that there's a footnote in the cease and desist that said this, Brittany Jackson paid $8,000 for the C&D. The way that people just act like they're so, dead set, like they would bet money that that's all I did. Oh my God, she scammed y'all. You scammed your whole subscriber base for $8,000 for C&Ds.
That's not what's being said.
Eric Jasper says, yep, Dolly and PJ are the latest deflection. I saw some of that. I'm actually really shocked about what's going on there, because doesn't PJ support QB? Am I lost there? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, hasn't she like been going over there and supporting all of that group of people?
Again, even trying to muddy the water, talking about Queen Bee and what Betty drug her into and through for the last 2.5 years, when we have you on record saying that you knew exactly what Betty was doing by running out the clock to try and run up the bill on Queen Bee. Your own words. You stated that it's clipped in a video from like 6 to 8 months ago. 100%. You can fucking go find it and check me on it. Brittany J, knew exactly what Betty was doing. And then now she is trying to muddy the water with the Queen Bee situation. It has nothing to do with you. And it has nothing to do with you trying to raise money to initiate litigation. You can compare yourself to BHB, but not Queen Bee or Granny in defending themselves to frivolous allegations drugged through the court. It'll never work.
Wait a minute. I'll be back, but I'm listening. I'm trying to move an upright freezer and get rid of my deep freezer. I'm almost done getting the upright. Girl, don't hurt yourself, Mandy. Mandy, I have one I have an upright freezer. I got to get it from the rental property, but does yours have like a key, like a weird shaped key that goes? Oh my God, I want it. I want mine so bad, but it's so big. We're struggling getting it out the door. Like we're gonna have to take the damn doors off the hinges to get that freezer out of the house up there and down here. It's crazy. It's beautiful though. I love that deep freezer. I think we got to take the doors off of the deep freezer too. He's just like, we tried to get it out for like 2 hours one day. Brittany Bell, ignorance is the last thing I am, but you're entitled to your opinion. A C&D is basically like courtesy. Hey, heads up, please stop so we don't have to do this. Yes, Cinderella. Like I can't
Earth, I just got the ballerina. Oh my gosh, that's funny as shit.
explain it more, but when someone sends a C&D out, it is incredibly important what happens after that, right? Like how the person who received the C&D responded to it.
Right. Okay, check. Carry on.
That's what's important.
It also is important that the C&Ds are sent on time, and when you give somebody a deadline, that the deadline isn't already passed from the time that you are sending them. I mean, that's important too, but forget it. Just fucking forget it. You know, send a C&D that was drawn up on the 10th, not sent till the 17th, didn't arrive until the 18th, and then have 5 days, you know, forget it. And again, I'm speaking directly. I think Clues, she had 5 days to respond. It was drawn up the 10th. They didn't adjust the dates. It wasn't sent until after it already expired on the 17th and didn't arrive until the 18th. So it's important to make sure when you're sending legal threats like a C&D that you are standing on the facts and that the C&D is factual and not already expired. Hell, what do I know though?
Right?
I'm just over here trying to insert myself in another legal fucking battle, right? Maybe one of these days I'll get
a C&D.
Maybe someday me watching my FedEx app like a fucking stalker. I'm stalking the FedEx man. Maybe someday I will be picked because I'm such a pick-me.
A lot of people are like, I could wipe my ass with one, but they're not looking at the bigger picture of what a C&D does. Like the actual document itself isn't a threat to you, but
right.
It's very important how you handle things after you receive that C&D. Does that make sense? Like, it's that the C&Ds are absolutely not what was paid for. I just cannot.
They weren't what was paid for. That's a statement you don't want to make. So if you didn't pay for the C&Ds, what did you pay for? So you're trying to tell us that you paid $8,000. You're trying to also tell us that C&Ds are just part of the process. So they're not what was paid for. So let's say the C&Ds were free. Then where did what's the 8,000? Because if that means there's a process, which you have been telling people, you shouldn't need any further funds to respond to what Granny filed in Pennsylvania. It should just be included in that part of the process, right? You initiate C&Ds because you are threatening further legal action if XYZ isn't rectified. That's by the demand section. So they told you to stick it up your ass. Granny filed something, but now you need more money to respond. See, none of this tracks. If you didn't pay for the C&Ds, it's just part of the process. Where's the process? The other process would be litigation, correct? So again, you weren't prepared. Nobody's fault but your own. But don't start even asking for more money when your man said lawyers are cheap multiple times. And he said he's got all the money in the world for these lawsuits. Why are you coming to the internet strangers instead of your man?
I just cannot even believe that that's what people took from that, honestly. Chet, exactly. Oh, and also that's another thing. I'm glad you said that, Chet. I and myself, right? Like, I don't know how many times I have to say that. Yes, 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 guilty of crime. Yeah. Responded to it. They all responded by doubling down and going harder. True or not? 100%. 100%. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did.
I
Ivy
wouldn't
League.
say they've gone harder. I think the only thing that's changed is her current lies about them, such as she continued to say that they had been served, they were mailed, no signatures required. They proved that no signatures were required, and she continued to come out here and lie straight to people's faces. Nope, they've been served, they were signed for. Then when that didn't land, it was they were sent multiple different ways. If you want to talk about going hard, it's because you have doubled and tripled down on your lies. Therefore, people have been absolutely debunking your shit.
He says also, not one person here has said that Brit is individually suing multiple creators.
Not one person here. Ivy League, since when do you have more involvement in BJ's channel than her other half, who states openly he is a character on her show and she stands by that man? I find it really fucking ironic that one of her mods, a stranger, this is a stranger to her, has more pull and more say and can speak for your partner.
Nope. I know Craig has misspoken, said that, but none of us have ever said that or made that threat. We just want it to stop.
I don't
That is
think
it.
Craig's misspeaking. He has said it over and over and over again. And I find it really fucking crazy that once again, she's taking the side of a stranger versus her partner, who she's obviously told what her intent is and what her plan is. Ivy League seems a little bit more interested in this and a little bit more involved than just a mod, if you ask me.
That is it. I never said I was suing a creator. I never said that I was taking anybody's channel down. I didn't say anything of the sort. I have not said anything.
Nothing. She said nothing. Not a goddamn thing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you're taking things that Craig has said when he was drunk and angry. Guilty of crimes responded to it. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Big Mama says, this is YouTube's world. This YouTube world is becoming crazy. It's not rooted in reality, Big Mama. And I'm not going to speak on it a lot. I'm going to kind of stick to what I come here to do because honestly, like, with everything I say, like it just churns and I'm not trying to make things worse. I don't think that's too much to ask. Right, Eric? That's it. Like, can we just stop? Like already? I don't understand. You should be so bored of me by now. I'm bored of me. The C&Ds just basically give a person one last chance to cease their behavior and or worse, and it's a part of a process. Oh my God. You don't need a C&D. Where's the 8K for the lawyer then? We know it's not in the bank or retainer paid with it. No, the attorney has it. I'm about to show you. The 8K is with my attorney, where it's been the whole time. So here's my question before I show all of this. Are y'all going to keep that same energy across the board? Because this is not what I'm seeing right now. What I'm seeing right now is a lot of people coming to me, calling me a scammer, threatening to contact places. Like, let me tell you something. Once again,
who's threatening to contact places? Who's doing that? Put a name on it. Who's threatening to contact places?
When you're not doing anything wrong, my cards are stacked and I'm ready to go.
Your cards are stacked and you're ready to go. Ready to go where? Can anybody inform me where she thinks she's going? Where's she going? Her cards are stacked. The cards are stacked against her because she keeps doing stupid shit like this. What cards are you stacking? Did you buy the deception deck?
Give it to anybody that needs to see it. So you're wasting your time coming at me, but I'm going to give just like I've been given. And then I'm going to ask you guys. No.
So again, she's telling you nobody asked her to show these. She is trying to do this as some sort of backhanded slight to Queen Bee. And the situations are not comparable.
Not my subscribers, because my subscribers have been the same across the board. But are y'all going to be the same across the board? To the people that who have been coming at me, calling me out constantly, accusing me of being accusing.
This never lands for anybody to do. Demanding other people to get involved in these situations and call people out and you should be standing against this and you should be standing for this has never worked for you in the past, and it's not going to work for you now. Queen Bee and Betty, their lawsuit is done. It stands where it stands, and Queen Bee has said what she has said. That's where it stands. But you trying to muddy the water isn't working.
Me of being a freaking scammer. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to have to save these. Bear with me. You save everything. All right. I think that's it.
She pushed her live stream back over and over again because she was gathering receipts. They're in her folder, dated. She had them all ready to go, but she still is struggling to get them. I mean, she's never prepared for shit.
Everything. So what I did was
Before we go there, I'm going to throw it back. Whiplash is going to start August 10th, 2025. We are going back to, I will be repeating dates a lot from here on out. If you get triggered by that, stay triggered. Let's roll. This is the first time she showed receipts. Now, again, I don't give a fuck what she paid, who she paid it to. Don't care. What I care about is the lies, the deception, the gaslighting, the story switches, and the continued targeting of people I care about. That's what I give a fuck about at this point.
JD's post. How are you? Hey, April. Hey, Shayna. Hey, Carolina Moon. Hello, Stella. Good to see you. Welcome. April. Sunny Delight. Hi, Brittany. Hey, beautiful fear, right? Fair. So what's the point of YouTube's strike? If that's the case, right? Why does YouTube even have a strike option? She don't know what she's talking about. You don't have the right to use someone's content night after night and stream snipe them. You can't do that. Hey, Lindsay. Good to see you. Hey, Kelsey. Carolina Moon. Hey, Dee Dee. Bucks fan. Good to see you.
And actually, you can do live commentary and live reviews. There's ways around it that you can still do it and fall under fair use. But she doesn't realize that and continues to puff her chest.
Who knows? It's nice to see you, Holly. Paige. Paige Turner. Good to see
Going
you.
in.
Where does it look like a clown's behind my shoulder? Where, Kay? Wait, right there? Oh, that's markers. Look. Y'all freaked me out for a minute. Okay. Yeah, that's markers. See? That's markers. See? Markers. And then that's a heart I drew. Y'all scared me. Hey, Tater Tot. Long time no see. Rivy Ree. Your shadows does look like a clown. That is funny. Wow. War Damn Eagle. Oh, my God. Hi. How are you? Good to see you.
Ugh.
Lindsay Lee. Hey, girl. Yes, I did, Stella. Yes, I did. Sure did. And I mean what I said, too. I'm going to do it every freaking time. Every time. Banjo Man. Hey, Brittany in chat. So happy you're on earlier. Oh, yeah. I want to show you guys something. Hey, Leah. Everyone has a right to do their channel without being bullied by freaking so many channels. They're doing it for the views and money. It's sickening. Yes, Jamie. And you're not allowed to take another creator's content in real time and steal their views. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, God.
What, Kelsey? Looks like a clown? It's just how it's blurred. K. What is your name? K? Kale? How do I say that? How do I say your name? Kayla Wayla? Is that it? Kayla Wayla? That's cute. Hey, Kayla Wayla. I hope I said that right. It takes me a minute, but I got it. You have a very pretty name, Kayla Wayla. All right. No more BS in the house tonight. Holly, my beautiful friend. Let me see.
Did she just say you have a beautiful name, Kayla Wayla?
That right. It takes me a minute, but I got it. You have a very pretty name, Kayla Wayla.
She did. She did say that. Okay.
All right. No more BS in the house tonight. Holly, my beautiful friend. Let me see. Everybody's coming in just to and I just want to make sure there's 357. We'll go ahead and get started. So I've been called a Rivy Ree, and there's so many amazing people. I don't know, Jiggy.
Right.
I don't know, but there's so many amazing people here tonight. I'm grateful to be.
Beth, I think we expected this, though. I think most of us were aware. They've been running around in chats. They've been coming in here demanding I speak up for or respond on Queen Bee's behalf. Queen Bee has said what she said, and I've said what I've said. I've said that no matter what she shows at this point in time, no matter what she shows, it's so beyond what they're asking for. People aren't asking to see receipts because they even care about the receipts. They're not even, that's so beyond where we are. But people coming into all of our chats and like demanding we do something. How dare you? No. There's enough of you fucking doing the most.
Live earlier so I could see you. Hi, Brenda Sue. I see
So
you, babe.
fucking weird.
Hey, PJ. Hey, observers.
People are weird.
It's pronounced like Kayla and it's spelled weird with an A. That's cute. Kayla Wayla. That's very cute. Hey, Susan P.
Get to it.
Oh, Susan, I do too. They're my biggest fear. My absolute biggest fear. Hey, Nitwit. So I'm gonna Kelsey. All right, I gotta show y'all this. Hold on a minute. Let me show y'all. It does kind of look like a clown now that I also have the
Sorry, there's bits and pieces throughout this entire thing. Otherwise, I'd skip a huge chunk of it.
I also have,
but it's important to the overall story.
The goal in chat. If anybody wants to help out that way, they are trying to do everything they can to prevent me from getting any support.
Who? Put a fucking name on it. Again, I think people are stupid to support you financially. Absolutely. Even more so after what you did last night. But again, who is trying to prevent you? Showing the truth in your lies, that's your own words. The only person preventing this and people waking up to your behavior is because of you.
Even calling me a scammer, which,
well,
we'll get there. But yes, if the links are in chat, if anybody wants to become a member, support in that way, gift a membership, super chat, anything like that helps build. It means a lot. Cookie Slammer, thank you. I don't feel like it. I ain't really done. All I done was washed. I haven't put any I don't have any makeup on or anything like that. So I appreciate you saying that. Actually, I look washed out and pale, but it is what it is. Okay, so let me show this real quick. Kelsey being silly. I guess this is what the clown that Kelsey sees.
God.
Let me share this. How funny is that? Look. Kelsey, that's what you...
Nobody gives a fuck.
That's what you guys see. You see a bunny. It's like making figures out in the clouds. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Trooper's mom sent me one too. Hang on. Clown shadow. Is that BTM? Tia, that's funny. That's hilarious. You're so funny. Is that BTM? That was good. That's funny. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Genuinely need it.
This is painful.
When I come to you guys and I ask for help, it's because I genuinely need it. And it is for the purposes of what I say it's for. And I don't know what it is about these people that want to try to put doubt in my subscribers' minds, or what it is that they, I don't know how you giving me money hurts them to the point where they would work so hard to try to, you know what I mean, prevent me from getting the help that I'm asking for. Also, I want to point out that every one of these people that are demanding receipts from me and calling me out.
So once again, this live stream in August was because people were supposedly demanding receipts from her. August 10th. I will always fall into the category of if you didn't donate, you can question it. You can absolutely point out the stories, but at the end of the day, I'm not donating.
Have never showed receipts
all the time
for what they've done with the money they've taken from their subscribers.
Once again, this was exactly the same shit she did on August 10th.
Never once have showed any type of receipts, any transparency whatsoever.
They had court filings. They were the ones defending themselves. And she's going to go into the billboards with Clue. Clue was shown receipts on the billboards. Duchess showed receipts on the billboards.
Just collect money, hand over fist, and do with whatever. We've never seen evidence. It should be no problem. It should be no problem.
Hefty words that she said on the 10th of August.
For Cluminati to pull up billboards and show.
She did, like a year ago.
Where she put several $1,000s towards billboards. There should be an invoice.
She showed the billboards, and she also showed her bank statement. Carry on. That's already out there. But she, once again, is intentionally trying to distract from that.
Can't tell me when you buy billboards, they don't give you an invoice to show that you paid. Where's, I don't want to hear that she said she can't show her super chat because, thank you.
Again, the blipboards that Clue did for Sebastian have nothing to do with BJ asking for money to initiate litigation. Completely separate situation that she is trying to use of, well, they didn't do this or they didn't do that or this isn't what it is. So don't ask me for anything. Again, never going to land.
Reality. I love you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. She said for an attorney and get yourself a Mellow Yellow. I love you, Reality.
So August 10th. There's more.
It should be no problem.
And again, I remind you, the fundraiser actually started July 9th. She started collecting to her private pay links from the 9th through the 12th. She didn't put that Give Send Go up until days into it because she said that they were going to report it. Then it went up as $10,000 monthly. It wasn't changed until August 5th that it was actually $8,000 instead of $10,000.
Pull up the site where the billboards were and show, because we know several thousands of dollars were collected because her and Cleta said that they would match 1,000 for 1,000.
And they did. That was over a year ago.
Several channels was flooding their cash apps.
Clue took over when Duchess needed to tend to real life. Duchess started, walked through all of the receipts. Clue took over, showed the receipts. Okay, carry on.
Several channels. You guys know that, right? Like you had Nonsense.
Yep.
You had QB, Jay. All of them was telling their subs to give Clue and Cletus money. And
Yep, sure did. I also supported them when Duchess did them. And no questions. I know what I did.
Never once did they see where the billboard. Where's the $1,000 worth of billboards that were purchased? You should have a receipt. Also, Buzzy, 2 years worth of fundraisers.
This will never land, ever.
Where's the invoices from your attorney? Show us the invoice where you paid $5,000 a month for his services.
I didn't know that she ever claimed to pay $5,000 a month for his services. I'd like to see the claim that Queen made that she was paying $5,000 a month.
You should have no problem. You say that you don't want to share personal information about your attorney. You can redact that, but show that the $5,000 a month has went to the attorney like you claimed.
You see a pattern of behavior from BJ? The same thing she did last night.
Right? Isn't that what she says? A $5,000 a month bill to the...
No, I've never heard that. I've never heard a monthly charge. No.
Attorney, where's the proof of that? You want to ask me for proof? Put up or shut up. I'm going to be the only person in this sector between all of these people that actually show proof that I...
Once again, here she is again. I'm going to be the only person in this sector. Bitch, shut up. the whole billboard statement that you just made completely fell on its face.
I'm legit. Put up or shut up. You can't do it. You are the very thing that you accuse me of being all day, every day.
Right.
All right. No more BS. Just gifted 10 memberships, guys. If you were just gifted, please tell her thank you. No more BS. You have no clue what that means to me. Your support means the world. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me and knowing that I'm not a piece of shit that these people make me out to be. And most importantly, thank you for standing by me every single day, even when it's not the popular thing to do.
Doesn't that sound awfully familiar to last night?
Love you.
Oh, I see if people are coming in. Okay, let me explain where we're at just so you guys don't get lost. This is from August 10th. This is from the first time she showed receipts. This isn't last night's. I know it sounds very familiar because last night's she does the same thing. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But as you can see, it's just a pattern.
Abundantly. Please tell my beautiful friend No More BS. Thank you for
Thank you for coming
a
over.
gifted membership if you received one. And if you guys just bear with me a minute, we're going to get through this. And then I'm going to show that I am not a liar, unlike these people.
Again, you didn't prove anything that they lied about. Queen Bee had a legal defense fund. We know that. We saw that. We saw the filings. We've seen the depositions. We've seen all of it. Granny, legal defense fund, because you and others legally have piled on top of her. Clue has shown the blip boards numerous times. Over a year ago, she took over when Duchess needed to tend to real life. Duchess showed receipts and was transparent. That was never enough. The fucking same assholes that came for Duchess continued to. And then Clue inherited those same fucking assholes.
I will be the only one that has showed evidence.
Hey, Clue crew.
And
Thank you,
legitimate receipts that I did with the money what I said I'm doing. Give me just a minute.
Oh,
thank you so much. No BS. I love you. Let me do this. Okay, I know they are. Don't even advertise them. It's okay. Time this shit's coming to a close very soon. All right. Thank you for the welcome to the Gummy Squad. Holly, my beautiful friend, thank you so much for the $4.99. That means so much to me. You mean the world. I appreciate it. Jay, this is not fair use. It's not fair use at all. You 100% are violating terms of service as we freaking speak. Luminous, thank you for the $20. Don't forget to share your lawyer's link. Yes, ma'am. That is going to be circulating as well. We got it, but let me go ahead and get this out. Brittany, it looks how long to even consider looking into getting an attorney? Brittany, it took you how long to even consider getting an attorney? So why would you collect money if you weren't going to need it? Exactly. Like, why in the hell would I be so stupid to collect money and use it for something that it's not supposed to be for? When I know all of these idiots are watching me like a hawk as it is. Just wait. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it anyway, but I'd be a freaking fool. Luminous, don't.
Well, you've been foolish quite often. Okay, let me throw it back to last night right quick.
Being lied to and manipulated. You should. Hey, girl, look who just stumbled into chat. Hey, Miss Hot Mess Express. Good to see you. I was wondering where you were. Hold on, I'm gonna wrench hot mess. Let me turn you blue, girl.
So this is, again, last night. We're going to bump back and forth because you're going to get whiplash. Tangled Bliss, thank you for becoming a member. Brandy Wine, thank you for the support. Damn it, Donna. You brought the Air Force. I'm good with that. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. The Clue Crew Air Force. Hey, we can all fly first class and they'll really have something to bitch about.
I want to say, here's something I'll say.
Say it.
In regards to my subscribers or my moderators.
Oh, tell
to the people telling my moderators that, y'all, can y'all make sure that's hot mess? That's really hot mess, right? To the people telling my subscribers that, or my people telling my subs and my mods that they're being lied to and manipulated. You should be ashamed of your damn self because you're lying to people like crazy. You're absolutely lying to people like crazy, and it'll come out. The truth always comes out.
The truth always does come out.
My moderators, first and foremost, I'm more transparent with them than I probably should be. Like, I show my mods everything, okay? And I tell them everything so that they are not, because this is the way I see it, right? If my moderators are going to be pulled into this mess and they're going to be attacked like they have been, then they at least need to have the confidence and the comfort of knowing that what they are standing on is 100% solid and factual. So when you go to my mods and you're like, oh, Brittany's lying to you, Brittany's pulled the wool over your head, Brittany's doing you wrong, they're laughing at you because they've seen everything.
They're laughing at us. They're laughing at us. Let's go back to the 10th of August when she showed the first set of receipts. Thank you, ASU Mom, for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Thank you so much. There we go.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got
RLA, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Pale as Islander here, but not as pale as BJ. It's your girl, J-Dub. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Thank you so much. Let me see what I got. Here we go.
bad bitches work. He like when I right there.
Thank you. I forget what buttons I have on here. Tracy M, thank you for being a member for a month. Yeah, her fake shit. I had to laugh though, because she gets caught up last night and tries to impersonate Clue, but does my voice. Clue and I are now one. She can't even get the right mocking accent for either one of us. So they're just whatever.
Don't forget to share the lawyer's link. Yes, ma'am. I wanted to say thank you for the $20 super chat too.
I do.
Thank you again, Luminous, for believing in me. Thank you, Holly, for believing in me and taking, the opportunity to support the channel.
This is her speech. Thank you, and a thank you, and a thank you to you, and a thank you to you. Why, in my opinion, she lumps this all together and says we and thank you. Like, she is trying to make them, without them feeling like they are being targeted or attacked, she's not going to have the financial backing. And that's been all along. So she's got to include them in the we.
It's 100% projection. 100%.
Same script.
Hey, guilty of a crime. Brenda Sue, Brittany, I'm so broke right now with moving.
This is pandering, Paula. This was August's personality. October's personality is pandering, Paula.
And oh, baby, don't you worry. Please don't. If you don't have it to help, guys, please know that it's not, you don't have to explain to me. I know, we all, are just trying to make it. I do not at all. Let me see if the link.
Now I see why she heavily filters her videos.
That's not it. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link again in the I did the fundraiser link a while ago. I'll drop it again.
Yep, same pig.
I wish you wouldn't engage anymore. I know it's hard, but these people have become dangerous. They want you gone. At least some of them do. You need to I'm being super careful, all right, Studson. But what I'm also not going to do is be sat around and being called a scammer when that's absolutely not what I am. But let me go ahead. Okay, the fundraiser's right there. You guys gifts and go. Brittany, you have many people standing behind you, myself included.
So this is a month previous to the C&Ds even being drawn up. The date of the C&D is September 10th. They weren't sent until the 17th. They did not arrive until the 18th. But the date of this is August 10th. And the dates are going to become very important as we go.
You just, Shanna. I appreciate it. All right, let me go ahead and
Yeah, we're dangerous.
read this.
Dang.
Thank you guys for the support to the channel. Thank you for the support in the fundraiser. Everything you do, every single bit helps more than you know. Okay. And see, what Jay don't realize is that when she does this shit,
Jay.
sniping me,
Jay.
I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you.
Like a cat?
Legally, 100% legally.
Oh.
Your days are not, you're not going to do this to me. You and pray to
She's going to fix Jay legally. Well, shit, that didn't age well. Jay didn't even get a C&D. She's like me. We're just the pick-me's waiting by our mailboxes, hoping sooner or later the milkman finds us. I mean the mailman, not the milkman. That's how I got dropped off.
God, you don't find another target. I really do.
Thank you, Sheila.
Oh, okay.
We're going to toggle between August 10th.
Oh, thank you, Marlena.
October
Thank
5th.
you so much. So, okay, that cash app was from Marlena and Reality Wins. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, stream sniping is 100% a thing, you fool. You really don't think so?
Go fool.
Go ask Trisha about screen sniping and if it don't get you taken down for 6 days.
It's called stream sniping, not screen sniping.
Go ask Trisha.
Go
Jay.
ask. Go ask. Go tattle to your mouth.
Oh, you're so full of shit. You don't have 100% proof of anything. I don't commit welfare fraud.
Oh.
Fucking idiots. I can't get it.
Well, shit. Now it's blame other people for it.
Jesus. And what I buy or what Craig buys?
Well, hell, there's that good Christian lady again. And whoever said they're pale, you want to see something really embarrassing, since I like to embarrass the shit out of myself and Revival's not with us, so she can't tattle on me. But you want to see something really embarrassing? Here, let me show you something. You said you're the palest person on the island. Let me give you a look really quick. Hold on. Hold that thought. Look at my stomach compared to my arm. Do you see how dark my arm is compared to my tummy? You want to talk about pale? No, I wear a one piece oftentimes, and my belly is stark ass white, and my arms look like I've been hanging out in a tanning bed. So, yeah, I got you on the pale list. It's just my belly.
This is none of your business.
My fupa.
None whatsoever.
The fupa. It's the fupa.
Sick and twisted. Yet what's going to get you in trouble is your fraudulent lies, going and calling people and lying to these agencies out of revenge. If you don't think you can be tracked, you're a fool. Wasting resources. Calling welfare fraud. You hear that shit? I don't even have welfare. All right. Let me read this. I'm going to read this because I knew I'd get upset. So let me just say this real quick. For those of you that are still obsessing over whether I'm taking action, yes, I am. A payment has been made to my attorney and I have the receipts. No, I won't be giving you details because some of you have already shown that you'll twist anything that I say. But understand this, the harassment towards me, my family, and my channel stops here. YouTube has allowed it for far too long, and I'm done tolerating it. From this point forward, my attorney handles it, not me. It's all in my attorney's hands. For those who need more than my word, here's my proof. The payments have been made to my attorney. Details are blurred for the obvious reasons. This matter is no longer up for discussion. It is now in legal hands. What is done is done. Period. There's no turning back. So let me go ahead and
Okay, we're going to unload that statement right there because that is a prepared statement for her to read on August 10th. So somebody prepared that statement for her to read. So we're going to take that back and unpack that statement just right there. But I wanted her to get it all the way out. So whoever wrote this for her, good on you.
all right.
Here we go. Let's unpack it now.
Let me read this. I'm going to read this because I knew I'd get upset.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just say this real quick. For
You knew she'd get upset. No, somebody else wrote this for her. Let's be honest.
those of you that are still obsessing over whether I'm taking action, yes, I am.
Okay, so she didn't even send C&Ds. They were not drawn up until September 10th.
A payment has been made.
A payment has been made. Again, the date of this is August 10th. And the receipt she shows, there would have been 2 payments made by that point in time. But we'll have to talk about that.
To my attorney, and I have the receipts.
Receipts. Invoices, receipts, sure.
No, I won't be giving you details because some of you have already shown that you'll twist anything that I say. But understand this, the harassment towards me, my family, and my channel stops here.
Notice her moderators were not included in the initial statement.
YouTube has allowed it for far too long.
YouTube has allowed it.
And I'm done tolerating it.
What's she gonna do? Stomp the fucking foot?
From this point forward, my attorney handles it, not me.
Then why have you been out here fighting with everybody you sent C&Ds and reviewing their content? Asking for me. You send Granny, Clue, and Queen C&Ds. For the first few days after the arrival of the C&Ds, you poked at Truth, me, and Jay. Then you went right back into trying to connect them to Granny. And then you went, oh, fuck, I'm just going to go right back after Queen. And then you now are right back on Clue. Make it make sense.
It's all in my attorney's hands. For those who need more than my word, here's my proof. The payments have been made to my attorney. Details are blurred for the obvious reasons. This matter is no longer up for discussion.
It's no longer up for discussion. Meanwhile, October 5th, we're going to discuss it again. And we've been discussing it nonstop and gaslighting the shit out of people. Okay.
Is now in legal hands.
It's in legal hands. Okay.
What is done is done.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Don't you understand? Hello?
Am I right?
No.
Do you guys get my drift? Do y'all get what I'm smoking? Do you pick up what I'm putting down? Like, just because you
Are you down with the get down? Have you guys figured it out yet?
period. There's no turning back.
None.
So let me go ahead and pull these up.
If she could turn back the hands of time, she wouldn't.
Go ahead and zoom in, Jay. Get a close look. Zoom in, Buzzy. And who was it? Cheesy and B Tim, all of you that say that I'm a scammer, and all of you other people celebrating me and my family being put on Kiwi farms. Yeah, we have all of that too. The attorney has that too, where every one of you.
Hold on.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you, and you'd stay.
Sorry. Musical interlude.
Jay, Queen, not Queen. I don't know if Queen celebrated that, but Jay and freaking, I know for a fact Jay and Clue celebrated it. I I'll always been a silent watcher, but your husband, okay. Do you understand what credit is? Are you telling me because I have a fundraiser, we're not allowed to buy anything?
Do you not have a Best Buy line of credit? If you yourself do not have a Best Buy line of credit, I suggest you go on down to the Best Buy, you apply for the revolving credit, and then you just don't pay the bill, okay? Because you still have to pay a monthly bill, but don't you all just have revolving lines of credit everywhere? You don't understand. Just go get credit. It's not the same as having to pay it.
I have an account with Best Buy. It's
Really?
a credit account
No shit.
that I pay on monthly. I'm not out here spending thousands of dollars at a time. I don't have
You're still spending thousands of dollars at a time. It's just going on credit that you have to pay monthly. It's the same fucking thing.
it. If I had that, I'd pay my attorney.
Well, fuck. Why didn't you open a line of credit for your attorney?
It's called credit that I established and that I work hard for with Best Buy, and I pay monthly on it. Since I shouldn't even have to ever explain that. I shouldn't have to explain a single one of my purchases. As long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, that should be a bit efficient for everybody. I'm sick of
Be
it.
efficient.
It doesn't matter if he has a watch or not. That's my business.
None your business.
Be better than because I have been nothing but honest this whole time.
Oh.
And I'm sick of being called a scammer and people using the fact that Craig has a watch that we're paying monthly for as a what the fuck? Come on now.
Yeah, come on now. Here's another song that doesn't work so hard for the money, but same difference.
Now, anyway, let me show this. We're not going to deflect. We're going to stick to what I came here to do.
Oh,
I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
oh, so sick of it.
So here's the first of the purchase made. Or not the purchase, but there's 2 invoices so far that I've paid.
Okay.
Each invoice is for $2,000 each. Now, mind you, let me show you. My Gives and Go, we've only collected $2,500. Okay. So this that I've somehow taken my attorney's money and I've freaking blown it up, that I went and bloated on watches and shit. I've paid more to more to my attorney than my Gives and Go is even worth.
So as of August 10th, she states that she had only collected $2,500 on Give Send Go. Okay, cool.
So here is one transaction that we made on July the 23rd, 2025 for the total of $2,000. You see, there's my name, there's my email, invoice details, $2,000, payment made, $2,000.
Now, when we switch back to last night, again, this will come into play.
Retainer, you see that. Now, for obvious reasons, I have blotted my attorney's name and information out. Okay. Well, I know they do. And this is why I have an attorney now and why I'm doing things legally. This is exactly why I'm doing things legally, because these people are dangerous. They're absolutely dangerous. We've got a screenshot of QB admitting that Clue's not going to stop, that she's invested. She's got a problem. She really needs to go get some type of psychological help. And leave.
You're the last person that should be giving anybody advice on trying to get help or psychological anything. Ma'am, stay in your fucking lane.
I mean, I shouldn't have to go through this to get people to leave me alone. Once again, be kind. I'm not going to share details of what my attorney's doing. I'm sorry, I'm not. If you can't, I mean, if the fact that we have Kiwi Farms and people that actually want me physically hurt, I mean, do you understand that they're putting my
I find it very interesting looking back that at this point in time, it was Kiwi Farms that was supposedly doing stuff to her and her family, which she never proved, and it didn't happen. But don't take that out of play either, because it's a huge part of the distraction and the deflection.
kids at risk for trafficking? This is no joke. This is federal at this point.
Oh,
I'm
sounds
not
like
going
Betty.
to, I would never give details of
It's federal at this point. Meanwhile, she also makes the statement that they were putting her children at risk of trafficking. Nothing was ever done. Her information, her personal identifiers, nothing. There was a link to a video that Belinda was doing that was dropped on a thread in Kiwi Farms. That's it. That's all.
what my attorney's doing. No, I'm just showing that the money, what I need to do right now is to show all of you that I'm being honest with where the money's going. And here's my proof of it. Here's the invoice number 1, and you can see for the purpose what I'm paying for a retainer. There's $2,000. Okay, that's the first one. Payment made was $2,000. All right, let me pay attention to the date, because I don't want anybody to say that, that
We're going to pay attention to the dates. Don't worry about that.
we didn't pay $4,000 in total, because we've paid $4,000 in total so far.
So by August 10th, she claims she has paid $4,000 in total.
There's July 23rd, 2025.
So July 23rd says first of 2.
Let me stop sharing for that. Let me go get the other one.
Okay, so let's go back to last night and just get into the same part. We're just going to go piece by piece. October 5th.
And then I'm going to ask you guys, not my subscribers, because my subscribers have been the same across the board. But are y'all going to be the same across the board? To the people that who have been coming at me, calling me out constantly, accusing.
And this is where she was doing the deflection again and trying, look over there, not over here. She's trying to muddy the water by talking about Queen Bee, Granny, Clue, anything, just like she did in August. Same old, same old.
To me of being accusing me of being a freaking scammer. Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna have to save these. Bear with me. Let me save everything. All right, I think that's everything. So what I did was I have put together a time, or a, what do you call this? Damn it, I forget what it's called, but it's like a spreadsheet. I got a spreadsheet here. And it's the list from my, what do you call it? Give and go. And then I have and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to add this up. We did the spreadsheet. I did the spreadsheet, and I'm going to add it up. And I also am going to show you, let me see.
And this one sped up.
Guilty of crime. I saw her live about the appeal, and I'm afraid it will be that they were tried together. Sad they will all have to do it again if granted. What is that, Cinderella? Wait, what? Oh, y'all are talking about a case. Okay. Yeah, it is sad. You have said take it to YouTube. If you are taking it to YouTube, it would be to take channels down. There's no other reason. Trisha, I'm not interested in taking channels down. I'm interested in making people leave me the fuck alone. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. I'm not interested in taking anybody down. What I'm going to do is safeguard. And
so what's the process then? What is this process?
You would be an outright fool. There's not one of you, Trisha, that would sit here and not try to do something to make this stop. If your kids were being brought into this shit, you would be trying to make it stop. I don't care what any of you say. It's all okay with y'all because it's happening to me and you don't like me. But if it was happening to you or anybody, whether you like me or not, if any of you were going through this, I guarantee you there would be one or two things that you would be doing. You would either leave the platform or you would be doing something to make it stop. Anybody would. Boston says, what I find funny is after the injunction, all we heard was I didn't get a C&D. Now you send a C&D and look what's happening. Yep.
Okay, so the injunction, the RICO, is an appeal. Granny did not get a C&D. She was never sent to C&D before the RICO case was ever filed. That's true. But they are still in litigation in Pennsylvania. And then BJ, as it's in the appeal, sends Granny a C&D. The fact that they can't understand this is beyond me.
Every time they all take Craig's. Exactly, Boston. Randy Ruth, thank you so much for becoming a member. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to the Gummy Squad, my girl. Thank you. And Randy said, little is much when God is in it. I stand with Britt. Oh, and let me tell you something. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you for contributing towards the goal. If anybody else wants to help and become a member, guys, y'all know it means the world to me and it helps so much. Randy, you are so sweet and generous. Thank you so much. And it's, what does the Bible say? That is the biggest of all the little ones. When you give, because you don't have.
And once again, using faith manipulation, it is what it is. So you can have your beliefs, but she uses it for this all the time.
Much, that is way more than somebody giving a lot. I believe in my heart that if you lie about one thing, you'll lie about another thing, and you will gain the reputation of being a liar. You have witnessed that here in the last days with okay, rumor has it. And here you are back again to freaking nitpick. Well, I hope you keep that energy across the board is all I can say, because I can show you where a lot of people lied.
Where? Start doing it.
All right, let me show this.
Come on. Stand in it. Show us. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
I mean, if you feel that way, then why are you here wasting your time, buddy? That's all I got to say. All right.
Teresa, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. The Caffeinated Duchess. Why does that look more like an online purchase? Thank you for the support. We got a lot. Yeah, you guys are going to point some stuff out. I know you are. Buddy East Coast, thank you for the support. There's a lot of questions. I've been trying to benefit of the doubt. Again, I'm not donating, so I factually don't give a fuck. But something that I also thought of is this attorney basically kind of retired and doesn't use any professional services for his billing? Is he doing it himself? I don't know. And maybe that's the discrepancy of the sloppiness, but you would think attorneys would do better. I don't know. If he has a staff, I would expect better.
Okay, hold on. So we'll start with the invoice again. Show these damn invoices.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I had to, give me a second, cancel. Obviously, I've had to redact because I can't show you my freaking bank card number, right? But here we go. Can you guys see that? So that is my attorney, Rancher Harris, right? This is, and I told y'all that I have sent him $2,000 at a time.
Okay, so she starts off with the August 5th one.
Here it is. Invoice paid August the 5th, 2025 at 12:24 p.m. I paid with my MasterCard, $2,000. Customer, Brittany Jackson, KMB 87. There's my email.
So the invoice number is 000206. This is the August 5th invoice.
Invoice was paid on August the 5th, 2025. First of two invoices, right?
And on this one, this says
we have one of two invoices.
And this one says first of two invoices on July 23rd, 2025. So August 10th, this one here, issue date July 23rd, first of two invoices. What she showed last night, August 5th. She said, what did she say? First of two invoices right here. Why are they both marked first of two?
Email invoice was paid on August the 5th, 2025. First of two invoices, right?
Why? Okay. Carry on.
Right. All right, there's the first one. Hold on a minute. Let me nab the
Maybe
second one for you.
Forgot to change it.
Shit. What did I just
don't
do?
know.
Hold on, y'all. Of course, I freaking stupidly cancel out of it. Hold on. Let me pull the file back up. Oh, Jesus. Give me a minute. Okay. Let's do invoice number 4. What's this one? July. Hold on. All right, let me come back to you. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Now, these little editing discrepancies, I'm going to give benefit of the doubt. Again, I'm going to just give I'm going to say that these are poor bookkeeping. But could it be more than that? I don't know. I'm going to go on the, you guys decide for yourselves.
Okay.
I just don't fucking care. I really don't care because her subs are the ones being lied to. Right in there. I'm not donating. If you want to throw money at her and continue to be spit in the face, that's on you.
Back to you guys. I'm going to show you this one. All right. Can you guys see that? So you see this one right here, right? Rancher Harris.
Okay. So again, we have a problem. She just scrolled in. Let me let her talk.
Here's another one paid with MasterCard on July the 23rd, 2025 at 8:08 p.m. See that? Second retainer invoice.
Back to August 10th.
We didn't pay $4,000 in total because we've paid $4,000 in total so far. There's that July 23rd, 2025. Let me stop sharing for that. Let me go get the other one. We have one of two invoices to share. This is the fact that I even got to do this is crazy. So here's invoice number 2, second retainer, and you can clearly see it says it, second retainer invoice. Hold on. Here's the second one. Second retainer invoice. As per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thanks.
Now, this one, the date was blocked out on. Now, she will eventually.
Customer Brittany Jackson, invoice 2,000, payment 2,000, retainer quantity 1. There's another. That's the second. So we paid payments 2,000. We paid a total of 4,000 so far. That is both receipts.
So second retainer as of last night. Here it is.
Brittany Jackson.
But the date on this one is July 23rd, which would have actually been the first. Could she have paid him out of order? Yes. But then again, I don't know. I don't know.
So every
You guys are going to have to decide on some of this.
time I would send ink because my bank will not allow me to make more than I can only make $3,500 a day transaction, and obviously I don't want to spend the whole 35 in one day and not be able to use my card again. So what I
Okay, now on that, actually, let me pull this back. Let's go back to the 10th right quick.
2 different transactions that I made that total to $4,000. So to all the people that are saying that, I've scammed, we've spent more than I've actually taken in. So I don't know how you can say that I'm using my attorney's money to go shopping and do all. I don't know how far you think $2,500 is going to go anyway. But the fact that you think I'm taking that money and going and shopping left and right and all of that. Well, Pretty Time Machine, I don't know. Like, are you people really ignorant, or do you not understand what getting things on credit is? You do realize that things come with an account, right? Like, you have the option to pay outright or you can pay monthly. His watch and ring is a monthly thing. It's not something we're paying cash money for. I don't know how else to tell y'all that. Like, the fact that, like I said, people shouldn't even be hounding me about our personal purchases to begin with.
Is this making sense to you guys? Are you able to see what I'm questioning? I'm sure you're all on the same wavelength. Is this helpful? Do you guys want to continue looking at them like this?
Look, I've given way more than these people will ever. I haven't seen one of them brandish a receipt. Let's piss the haters off and help Britt reach her goal. Thank you, Michelle. Honestly, I don't even care what they say. What I care about, yes, it's like Rent-A-Center, True Seeker. My God. Contrary to what you believe, most people are poor and can't pay cash money for shit. It's called credit.
Okay. We'll keep going.
Just Tams. I don't know what you want from me. Do I need to show you the fucking receipts where my attorney agreed to let us pay? It is a flat rate, but he's agreed to allow us to pay in increments until it's paid off.
Okay.
Jesus. Is that hard to believe? I'm sitting here. Oh my, it'll never be enough. It'll never be enough. I'm sitting here showing receipts.
When the receipts are this messy, no. Or the invoices are this messy, no. There's going to be questions, and you would be questioning the shit out of this if there was anybody else. If anybody else threw receipts up like this or invoices up like this or whatever the fuck they may be doing, you would have questions with it too. Anybody in their rational mind would have questions with this. Again, you are showing these things. You are putting these things out here.
That I've spent money on the attorney and they're going to come and hit me. It's never going to be enough. The only thing that I care about is that y'all see and you know, this is absolutely fucking insane. I'm done. It's all right. It don't matter. What's done is done. The attorney's being paid. I don't know what more to give you. I've got more receipts if I need it. Flat rates can be broken into payments. Yes, guilty of crime. Yes. And
She has more receipts if she needs to show them. How would you have more receipts if you need to show them if you had only paid 2 invoices at this point in time? How would you have more receipts?
He is in a wonderful attorney who understands and has been very patient and kind with us. And yes, he's allowing me to pay in increments. Period. Well, I'm sorry that your cat went missing, Just Hams. I really hope that you can find your cat. I don't wish that on anybody. I mean, I don't understand what's so hard is people just to stop. Why can't you just stop and leave? Just leave me alone and we all move on. No, you won't do that. You don't have the capability to do that. You're making too much money, right? That's why all these other people are showing up out of nowhere. Thank you so much, Amy Lynn. I appreciate the $9.99.
But in the statement she read, she states that it's already going forward. Too late. We're already doing. My attorney's going to handle it. What? Huh? Anybody? You heard what she said, right? I don't even know what to say about this bullshit that she does.
You guys are amazing. Butterflies are free. Thank you so much for the super chat. Michelle, you are so sweet. Thank you. Let me see. Leah F. Wow. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Butterflies, love you, Britt. I'm glad to help. Thank you guys. Y'all don't know how much this means and how, because they have tried so hard.
How much this means. Emotional manipulation. Let's just take it back really quick. This is what she said a few minutes ago in this same stream.
Yeah. A payment has been made to my attorney and I have the receipts. No, I won't be giving you details because some of you have already shown that you'll twist anything that I say. But understand this, the harassment towards me, my family, and my channel stops here. YouTube has allowed it for far too long, and I'm done tolerating it. From this point forward, my attorney handles it, not me. It's all in my attorney's hands. For those who need more than my word, here's my proof. The payments have been made to my attorney. Details are blurred for the obvious reasons. This matter is no longer up for discussion. It is now in legal hands. What is done is done. Period. There's no turning back.
Okay. All right. Then why are you asking for people to just leave you alone?
So hard.
Within the same stream.
I knew you was going to say that. Where's the date on the second invoice? Kelsey, I'm probably going to need to show the other one because they're showed.
That was a prepared statement for her to read.
The one where it's got 2 separate dates because I knew they were going to say that. They were going to say something about that. I'm probably gonna. Butterflies are free. Thank you so much. Said let's hit that goal.
Yes.
Guys, that means more than
I haven't played it in this one, FSU girl, but I've detailed, and there's 2 entire breakdowns of that. I can pull those out if we need.
well, yeah, because my invoices were paid on 2 separate dates. Hold on a minute. Let me check in my mod chat. Kelsey, are you here? She said I covered it. They can F off. Hold on, I'll tell you both dates on the
Right there, Kelsey says she covered it. They can F off. So why would it matter about Brittany's bank not allowing her to do a transaction over X amount when Kelsey is saying that she covered it? They can F off. Kelsey has the receipt because Kelsey covered it. So why would Brittany's, you see, there's many issues here.
both dates.
Looking
And
back at
Shady
this,
has
there's
seen
more and more.
my invoices too. So there are many people that have seen it. And let me tell you something. There's multiple girls here that have been with me while paying this attorney.
How would they be with you when you've paid this attorney? You've paid it online. So how would they be present? Oh, you mean you were on a Zoom call with them or a Facebook Messenger chat as you claimed you were paying them? And how would they be on a call with you when Kelsey just said she covered it? And you need to get the receipt from Kelsey. Lord. This is why these get really frustrating, because it's like, what's the fucking point of this? Why does she do this shit?
Hold on a second. I'm missing it. Oh my goodness, Dusty Garbage Girl. They will say the attorney. They will see when the attorney. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to see. Like I said, for a $4,000. Thank you, Boston. Boston says, "Screw you all. You don't deserve any answers." There is Shayna, Boston, Carolina Moon, Garbage Girl. Goodness, hold on. I got to go up and read these. Thank you so much. Deanna, Legal Fund, $9. Thank you so much. $9.99. Shady said they will question anything. I did see them. Shady seen the full unredacted. She's seen Shady, for a solid. And I wanted Shady to see it because I didn't want her to blindly defend not knowing. She trusts me, but so I gave Shady the full invoices. There are 2.
If you got this by her and she didn't question anything, then that's on you. And that's on Shady. If Shady said and signed off on these, Shady's a proven liar. Sorry, it is what it is if you like Shady. But Shady has been a proven liar over and over again. So nobody's going to take her word for shit.
$2,000 each. I have spent $4,000 on that attorney. And more's coming. Let me see. Brittany, can you pin the lawyer's link?
And what did you just say right there? Let's hear that again.
Solid. And I wanted Shady to see it because I didn't want her to blindly defend not knowing.
Yep.
She trusts me, but so I gave Shady the full.
Hey, Bree. Bree says there's no way the left attorney knows what the never right attorney is doing, has done in either North Carolina or Pennsylvania. Do they even know about each other? I don't know. Thank you for the support. I would hope so. I would hope that would have been the first thing that she would have communicated with them, but here we are. Thank you again, Bree.
Invoices. There are 2. $2,000 each. I have spent $4,000 on that attorney, and more's coming. Let me see. Brittany, can you pin the lawyer's link?
So as of the 10th, she claimed she's paid $4,000 in total. All right. Well,
that night. Yes, Luminous, we will. This is not supporting. All right, Guilty of Crime says, this is for me not supporting bullies and gaslighters. The same thing has happened to me over the last year regarding the Madeline Soto case. I've watched
Oh, shut up, Guilty.
all channels about Brit, and they're all lies. I've done my homework. Thank you, Guilty of Crime.
You've done your homework, then watching BJ's own words, you wouldn't have came to that conclusion. So if you've actually watched or paid attention to a damn thing, you wouldn't be saying that. But there again is proof that money was going directly to her YouTube for legal fees too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are amazing. Thank you for, wow, guys. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I can't keep up. Wow. Angel of Light. I believe in you, honey. God is watching. Head up, my love. You are blessed. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Girl, the ones that ain't helping you don't owe a date to, right? Butterflies. Like, if there's anybody that's helping me, I'll like, I told y'all, I stand 10 toes down with no problem showing that it's all legitimate over here. I've got the attorney. I've got the conversations between me and my attorney.
Uh-huh.
I've got the invoices. And unfortunately, we have to redact them because of these people. No one deserves to be treated like you have. Thank you, Duck Ann. It's scary. It's scary, y'all. Spirit Seeker says, because I'm broke and I want to help. I love you. Oh my God. I love you so much. Your heart is so big. You are so sweet. Brittany, can you explain for the haters what happens with the kids when y'all stay awake from 7 a.m.? Who gets up with the kids when y'all are asleep? First of all, I don't owe anything to anybody, for one. Second of all, I get up with my kids. Craig gets up with my kids. There's somebody up with the kids at all times of the day. The haters, no, I don't owe them shit. I don't owe them shit. Goals met. Whoop, whoop. Love you. Stay strong. More mellow yellow.
Love
Thank you so
you.
much.
Misty Blue, love you so
No,
much.
I'm not going to. No, that's crazy. I don't owe nobody. Y'all, them
Me love you long time.
idiots already called CPS to my house. We've been
Dark Horse called CPS the first time. Somebody else called the second time, but you know the name because it was seen.
deemed by the state to be fit parents. Don't come at me with that crap.
And just because CPS isn't involved or has left does not mean that you are a fit parent. It means that they don't see need for immediate removal.
Bullies are the lowest of the low. Get them, Britt. Thank you, Banjo Man. Here's another to piss them off, Duck Ann. You are so sweet. Thank you. I'm sure they're freaking foaming at the mouth. What the freak are you even saying? I don't even know who you are. Do you know how awful that makes you look? In here, attack. I dare you. I don't care what they say. I don't owe them people anything. It doesn't matter what I say anyway. And for me to sit there and give an explanation about my children is giving them validation that they don't deserve. No. Say no to bullying. How about, and here's another thing I want to say that I wish people would I wish people would actually.
Word of advice to anybody going forward, if you're going to do this and show receipts, don't show them like she's done, please. Save yourself a headache and don't do what BJ has done ever. This whole fucking clusterfuck is intentional.
Pay close attention to. I have asked multiple times for these people just to leave and to stop. How many nights have we come on here and we tried to just do cases and we're screen sniped? And
I've gone on vacation for an entire week not said a fucking word about her and came back to being lied on for days on end. Well, she wasn't being talked about. I've gone to the ranch, not talked about her for days. She makes up lies. No matter what you do, she will come right back around and poke until you react.
Harassed over and over and over and over. Left, right, and center. Deanna, thank you so much. Guys, y'all are amazing. Y'all are so amazing. You showed more than anyone else has showed your receipts for lawyers and other. Yeah, where are any of the other receipts?
Deflection doesn't work. Again, stop.
That's what I told my friends. Like, I will be the only one that has showed receipts out of all these people. May P, I don't care how those people don't have control over how late I stay up. Thank you, Ginger.
She can't sit.
They have no say so. How about let's talk about how long they're online.
She has to wait for Kelsey to provide this receipt. I want to make note of that. She is asking and waiting on Kelsey to send her this receipt.
You know what I mean? Who
have it.
cleans? When do you have time to
She herself cannot handle redacting or handling the receipt on her own. She is reliant on Kelsey.
take a bath? When do you have time to cook dinner? There's no way. There's no way I could be online all day long like that. Brittany's been telling the truth the whole time, Hater. Thank you so much. No more BS. And y'all, and she knows it. No more BS knows it. Shayna knows it. Kelsey knows it. Hot Mess, Samantha, all of these girls know. They've seen it.
Yeah.
They've witnessed it.
How did she have him to show and send Shady, but she has to wait on Kelsey to send the other one? Make that make sense.
Thank you so much, everybody, for donating and supporting Britt. God bless you all. Yes. Thank you for, and I'm going to tell you most importantly, out of all of this, thank y'all for believing in me. Believing in me and knowing that, like, because you could have listened to this crap and left, but no, you believe in me and you stay with me and y'all know, you know what I mean? And that to me goes for miles. I mean, absolutely goes for miles. It's been rough. Oh, happy holidays. Thank you. Must have got lost. Screw them losers.
Okay. Here you go. Last night.
A member, or for being a member for 9 months. She says, happy to be here. We love you. I love you too. And I'm so thankful. Like, I don't know if my estrogen is just like off the hook or if I'm just emotional today. But I have been feeling so like just so emotional. And I love it. And I just want to tell you that I appreciate you guys. A lot of people do a lot for me.
Uh-huh.
And I was humbled by that this evening. And I just thank you guys. I thank you for believing in me, and I thank you for staying with me. I know there's lots of rumors and crazy stuff that gets said about me all the time, and your people, y'all don't let it keep you from coming back, and you take my word and you trust me. And I don't know. I thank you guys for that. I thank you for believing in me and seeing that I'm not what people are making me out to be, because there is so, oh my, God is real. And I'm
just a reminder. That was last night, October 5th. This was earlier on in August 10th.
more BS. You have no clue what
You'll hear a very similar pattern.
that means to me. Your support means the world. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me and knowing that I'm not a piece of shit that these people make me out to be. And most importantly, thank you for standing by me every single day, even when it's not the popular thing to do. I love you abundantly.
Doesn't that sound awful familiar? And here's back to where we were. Same old grift, same old pattern, same old fucking shit to her subs.
Like, because you could have listened to this crap and left, but no, you believe in me and you stay with me, and y'all know You know what I mean? And that to me goes for miles. I mean, absolutely goes for miles. It's been rough. Oh, happy holidays. Thank you. Must have got lost. Screw them losers. Love, love, love you. Must have got lost. Nanny Sharon, my beautiful, coming in with the 5 membership. We got to do a members only, like a really behind the paywall, good members only. What's up, Center? How are you, my friend?
Gonna speed it up a little bit
Thank you, Nanny Sharon.
because we got to go back and forth again here in a minute.
Thank you so much. Guys, if you were gifted from Nanny Sharon, please tell her thank you. Gina says, I believe in you. Gina, thank you for the $10, baby. You don't know how, all of you guys, y'all, thank you. Hey, Otto, her arm is bigger than both thighs together. And again, I would say this to her face if I lived near her state. Who, Otto? Who are you talking about?
The StreamYard link, Janice and accounting for, is that what you're asking? For the StreamYard link? Okay.
I sent you an email today again. I never see the response when I do, but you get lots of emails. I hope you see it reported.
Okay.
Diana, is your name Diana on the email?
Do you know how to shut your camera?
Roll the mile investigates. Hey, girl, my Georgia, my fellow Georgia peach. Because we love you, that's why we're still here. I love you too, girl. Leah, I've been here for 30 months to see it get worse. Well, it's you know what, y'all. This is what I say. So many colors on the board. It's a beautiful rainbow of love.
Hey,
I love you so much. You're so sweet, Mandy. Got a
Hope you're doing well, Andy.
secret. Can you keep it? They don't need to worry about your money. No, like stop pocket watching
He's going to get in the shower.
me. Lord, Gina, you are amazing. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate
Janice in accounting, when you come up, you'll have control over your mic and your camera on your end. You'll have to make sure it's off on your end.
it. And welcome
I sent it to you.
to the Gummy Squad. Brittany Bell coming in with another $5. Thank you for the purple heart. You are so sweet, guys. Thank you. Do people seriously think with a microscope? Wait a minute, do people seriously think with a microscope on you that you would run off with a couple $1,000? Like what? First of all, look how long it took me. And hey, by the way, gorgeous Natalie, look how long it took me. Look how long it took me to even do this. To begin with. Like it took me a long time to even go this far.
What? Does she forget, or did she forget at this point in time that she was a part of the RICO and she'd been begging creators since April of 2024? Does she forget that? Because we don't. She'd been begging people like CJ to get together, threaten C&Ds, and go legal on people. Then did she forget that she was one of 10 plaintiffs in the RICO and racketeering allegations in Pennsylvania?
Because I was honestly hoping that it would just go away, to be honest. I was really hoping that it would just go away.
You thought it was going to go away. People were going to stop pushing back on you when you continued to lie more and more, and then joined a known litigated fraud to go after Granny. Okay. Yeah. It's just going to go away. Poof.
But no, it's not. Thank you, Hot Mess. Miss Gloria has been a member for 12 months. Leave Brittany alone, haters. Love you, Brent. Love you too. Randa says, okay, I'm gonna be back to the start of this
I give myself fucking whiplash on these.
live, so I'm not lost on here. Oh, Randa, we just showed receipts of our attorney's fees.
We just showed receipts of, ma'am. We.
Way.
But
no, it's not. Thank you, Hot Mess. Miss Gloria has been a member for 12 months. Leave Brittany alone, haters. Love you, Brent. Love you too.
leave Brittany alone.
Randa says, okay, I'm gonna be back to the start of this live, so I'm not lost on here. Oh, Randa, we just showed receipts of our attorney's fees.
Of our attorney's fees.
These crazy ass streaks on YouTube for whatever it's worth. I stand with you. Oh, I love you too, Randa. Thank you. Butterflies are free to fly, coming in with a membership for 8 months. Love you, Britt. Get mad, haters. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. You're so sweet.
Nobody's mad about you guys tossing money at BJ. Please continue to toss huge amounts. Go broke. Take out a second mortgage on your home. I don't fucking care. Please, whatever floats your fucking boat. People that support us are not throwing money. Like, I don't even understand what the weird shit is here. Like, what this, that's something that a lot of creators do, though. Oh, they get really fucking mad if you support me. It's another fucking manipulation tactic. It's fucking weird to me, but it does happen. A lot of people do it.
Exactly. They will surely
You don't
find
need
something
to.
wrong no matter what you show. They are unhinged. Well, let me show.
Well, hell, I'm adding you to stage.
Okay.
Looky.
Hi,
Hi.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I just had to tell you guys needed a break, right? Okay, so not many things that happen in this little area of YouTube, like I tell anybody about, my day-to-day job, right?
Right.
But today, this whole like using of Excel spreadsheet came up, and
Oh, no, not the ladies in accounting looking at these. Oh, hell.
so I sent it, to all the accountants, and I was like, look at this dum-dum. She like used the Excel spreadsheet, which is great, like good for you, right? But they then brought out her calculator to add it all up. And my CFO, the controller, the accountant, they were like laughing. So
Oh, I can
I just
only imagine.
I don't think you can get the full scope of it if I send a super chat.
Oh, my
Like I
God.
said, not many things happen in this little area that I even like tell people about,
Right.
because
Because it doesn't make sense.
yeah, it's very confusing. But then when I saw, clues saying, hey, if you like, just pull this down and it tells you the average, and like, I mean,
That's
she
what
would
they're made
be,
for.
she, Craig's always saying that, everybody on this side is, unintelligent.
Low
Homegirl can
IQ.
even use the Excel spreadsheet.
That's great. I can only imagine their reactions.
Yeah, and I'm working late tonight, so I was like, I'll ring up Becky and like give everybody a break.
That's great. I love that.
So yeah,
Love
the accountants thought she was quite hilarious today,
Oh,
and
God.
we're kind of boring. So any excitement we get, it's like, oh my God, look at this dum dum.
I can
So
only imagine some of their faces.
okay, you can get back to your work. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for joining me.
I don't know how to get out of here. You dropped me.
I suppose I'll kick you. Bye.
Bye.
Can you imagine? And then like professional accountants that handle like, can you imagine trying to explain to them and showing them this? That would be a moment of fly on the wall watching professional accountants who crunch numbers for a living. Yeah, that would be great.
Hey, Lomac.
Thank you, Janice in accounting, for popping up.
Let me show it one more time. Like I said, and you can clearly see it says second, first.
Oh, you guys, not only does she has got such a sweet voice, but she genuinely is one of the most amazing people. She is a great human. I love me some Janice in accounting. And the people that have called her Jan, whatever the fuck they say, they're just jealous because they don't have a Janice in accounting.
First retainer and second. First of two invoices. Here it is. So my attorney, and I'll be.
They cannot have her. And no, we do not care. I've got another one to do. Well, Revival is away. She wrote us another one, so I will do that in the upcoming days.
100% transparent because I have no problem doing so.
Oh yeah,
my limit, I couldn't.
I'll show
do
you
the
that.
full 4,000 in one transaction. So I asked my attorney if he would invoice me
Extremely good people.
increments, 2,000 increments of 2,000.
Okay, increments of 2,000.
So
we got that.
So the first,
there's the dates. Again, I mean, I don't mean to be an asshole, but last night, second retainer invoice. This one, first of two invoices.
First invoice.
Same date.
This is where I paid it. The invoice, the issue date was July the 23rd.
Why do they not match from showing to showing? Second retainer invoice. First of two.
2025. And
With the same date. Anybody want to take this one on? She had to wait for Kelsey to unblock the date.
See, quantity 1, retainer, price $2,000, amount $2,000, invoice details, and of course it's got my name and all that, and it's saying the invoice is for 2. And then the payment was made for 2. It says, Brittany, I will send you 2 invoices as per your request. Thanks. And then it has my attorney's name. So,
okay, this one makes sense to me. The first invoice being July 23rd, that would make sense to me. But how did it change to the second retainer invoice, July 23rd? How did that change?
what I did was I would send him 2,000 at a time. So I sent him 2,000, and the next day I'd send another 2, right, until I paid him off. So here's 2,000 again on July the 23rd. So that's $4,000 so far, right? Okay, hold on. Let's go
Oh,
to
there's so many discrepancies on them. The comments, the notes.
the next one. Keep up those with those dates, right? July 23rd and August 5th. Hang on a minute. Let's keep
I'm doing last night again. Sorry, didn't give you a date. This is from last night.
going. Let's keep going.
Oh, actually, let me finish. She goes on to the other ones. Let me go back to this one.
There's the invoice. There's the payment. These are the receipts. So then let me stop sharing that. Y'all seen that? That's the first one. And then here's the second invoice that I paid. And that was the first of 2. And then second retainer invoice, right? As per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thanks. And of course, for my safety and well-being, I absolutely had to redact my attorney's name, but my attorney's name and information is up here. Second retainer invoice, as per request, I look forward to assisting you, customer.
Okay, and again, the one she just had Kelsey unredact is the same exact. Okay, I'm going to pull it back. We're at 53. Let's go back to 52. How did we go? Okay, actually, let me go back even further. So the one she was just showing, second retainer invoice, has a blacked out date, July 23rd, first of 2. This is the one she said she needed or waited on Kelsey to do. So 34. Oh God, why did you do this? Why would somebody do this to themselves? This is the one she had to unredact. So what she showed was here, July 23rd. This would have been the one supposedly for the 5th, would have been the one blacked out. But then it's blacked out. So then Kelsey comes in and sends her this one. And again, it's not the August 5th, it's the July 23rd one again. So nowhere in this first section did she actually show August 5th.
There's the payment. These are the receipts. So then let me stop sharing that. Y'all
All she ever showed was July 23rd's payment.
seen that? That's the first one. And then here's the second invoice that I paid. And that was the first of 2. And then second retainer invoice. Right.
Back to doing it again.
As per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thanks. And of course, for my safety and well-being, I absolutely had to redact my attorney's name,
Why did
but my
she do
attorney's
this?
name and information is up here. Second retainer invoice, as per request, I look forward to assisting you, customer.
This one
Retainer,
should've been
quantity
August
1,
5th.
price 2,000, right? You see it, total paid 2,000, payment. And it says, as per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thank you. And these are from my attorney.
If these are from your attorney, again, that's your problem. So all we actually saw in this entire one, I'll go back again, July 23rd, blanked out, first of 2, July 23rd, second, blanked out, and then again to the ones that Kelsey prepared her, which is the same July 23rd, and then blinked out date again. There is nothing in here about August.
Request, I look forward to assisting you. Thank you. And these are from my attorney. So, I mean, I don't, and yes, both transactions were made on 2 separate days. I don't know what else.
Oh, the remainder, the one of 4, all of that. Yeah, there's so many things, but just let alone in the first one, all she ever showed was July 23rd. That's all she ever showed.
To do.
There's not,
Look at that, Paige Turner.
Yeah.
3 different screen sniping episodes of content, and one
Yeah, they're
loses
invoices.
channel for 6 days.
But she doesn't even show an invoice. They're not the receipts. They're the invoices. Sorry if I continue to say receipt. It doesn't matter. Whatever she is showing, the only date she is showing in this one is July 23rd.
Is my understanding of TOS. What about the fact that she does it every night, every single night?
And they do show paid. Well, I'll point that out in the one from last night. Give me a
You're
minute.
very welcome. Now I gave.
It would be so easy just putting them in order, putting them in, flopping them on the screen. Like, it really should not be this difficult. Let's go back to last night. This is last night.
Wait 1 minute. Pull my files back up. Sorry, I'm having to do it this way. I just don't want to show anything
so
personal
many
by accident. Here we go. Another.
Yeah, you guys, there are so many different discrepancies and issues with all of this. Again, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. But I'm just pointing out certain things. She said she made a payment July 23rd, August 5th, and I think the 29th and 30th.
The one for August the 30th. Remember, August the 5th, July the, what was that? The 20 something. We'll go back and look again.
But then she's going to say,
all right, look.
There's going to be a problem with the 23rd, 24th again, too. We got to get to that.
Another one, August the 30th. Okay, I just showed that one. Hold on a minute.
Okay, so this should be the third one. It says retainer, but here at the bottom, it says, here is the second invoice. So how is this the second invoice on August 30th? 239. How are we going backwards? 239. Hold up. God damn, why did you make this so messy? Why did you do this to yourself? Oh my God. I don't even want to.
Can I go to the next? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on a minute. All right. Let me see. Let me stop sharing that and go to the next one. I got the other tab pulled up. Hold on. This one. This is the one I meant to show. August the 5th, right? It's August the 5th. $2,000 transaction, right? Customer, Rancher Harris Law.
Okay, so here's finally August 5th. Invoice number 206. Invoice 207, July 23rd. How come we're going backwards in invoice numbers? Oh my God. Why are we going backwards? Okay, write this down for a second. Let me get this out for a second. 2007. So 2007 is the 23rd. How is that? 2006. So we're going backwards. Okay. All right. All right. Whatever. This is so fucking messy and so stupid. Hank, please go.
Okay.
Oh my God. What is she doing?
This one. This is the one I meant to show. August the 5th, right? It's August the 5th. $2,000 transaction, right? Customer, Rancher Harris Law. Invoices paid. Okay. Look at this. $2,000. August the 5th, 2025, 12/24.
So the second one has a first of two. Okay, so this one says first of two. August 5th. Again, it goes back to first of two. So 2006. So she might have paid. Okay, Cleta said this earlier, and I can get with this, that she paid them out of order. But that becomes an issue with the upcoming statement.
Hold on. Let me show you the August 30th one again. There's there we go. Look. August the 30th.
August 30th, invoice numbers 239. 239. So he's done 32 other invoices since then.
I see it. 2025 at 11:32 a.m. Brittany Jackson invoice. And then there's the invoice number on August the 30th.
Here's the second invoice, August 30th. The message is still, what the fuck, man, this is too much. So August 30th, it says, here's the second invoice, 239. Oh my God. What the frick? There's just so many things here. BJ.
Here is the second invoice. So I just showed you 6,000 so far. We got one more. Hold, please. Okay. And that's going to be the whole $8,000. Don't tell me that I've got any of this money. I don't have a dime of it. It's all in my attorney's hands. Hold on a minute.
Did she ever show anything?
Bear with me, guys. Let me open the file again. I mean, it's just absolutely so ridiculous that I even have to do this, but whatever. You don't believe me. I don't care. I'll show you receipts.
Of course.
What did I, August 5th? Hold on. August 29th. Here we go. Here's the other one. July 23rd. All right, here, let's just do this. Let's just do this. We're going to do this because I want to make sure that y'all can see them all. All right. I'm going to share my entire screen.
All I know is this, if this is attorney issues, if these are attorney issues, like his billing discrepancies, I can see why the process is as slow moving as it is. Sorry, I didn't even catch some of this when I first reviewed and went over this in my own head. And now I'm sitting here going, oh, fuck, there's more issues here than I even realized to begin with.
Let me make sure you have system sound. All right, I'm going to share my entire screen, and we're just going to go to my files, okay? So that way y'all can see it all.
Okay.
All right, see this. Invoice number 4. Okay, July the 23rd, 2025. Retainer, you see that? $2,000 at 808. August the 30th, keep up with it, okay?
Keep up with it. Keep up with it, people. Keep up with it. I'll put it full screen for you guys. Okay. Keep up.
August the 30th, keep up with
August 30th, it says the entire thing. Here is the second invoice. Thanks. Maybe they didn't change the memo.
it, okay? That's $4,000. August the 30th
This is the 239, August 30th.
at 11:32
They do say invoice paid.
a.m. $6,000. August the 29th, 3:31 p.m.
So 3:31 p.m., August 29th. I can't really read the date
Right?
or the invoice. Oh, there it comes. Oh, fuck. Now that's back to invoice 2006. That's August 5th. Hold up. We missed one in here. I can't see what that is. What the invoice is on the 29th.
Right.
Brittany, as requested, here is the first of the 2 invoices for my pre-trial services. Thanks.
3:31 p.m. Right? And then August the 5th, 12:24 p.m. $8,000. You see that? One more time for good measure.
Pull in full screen.
Let's do it again. Okay. Pay attention to the dates. Paid with MasterCard on July 23rd, 2025. There's 2.
Okay, 2007 invoice number. Message says, as per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thanks. July 23rd.
1,000, right? There's another 2,000 on August the 30th.
239 invoice number. August 30th. Here is the second invoice. Thanks.
That's $4,000. There's another 2,000 on August the 29th.
I think that says 236, but it could be 8 on the invoice number. August 29th. Brittany, as requested, here is the, I can't read that.
That's $6,000. And then there's another
It's so freaking, I think it says here is the first.
$2,000 on August the 5th.
August the 5th. We're not seeing the memo. And this is 2006 invoice number.
That's $8,000. You see that? Now let me come back to y'all. And where are you? Okay. Let me stop sharing my screen for a minute. All right. Did you see that?
This should be so easy. No, all we have is a C&D.
Yes.
She could be asking for invoices. So let's say his flat fee for services is $8,000. She could be saying, okay, I don't have that upfront. Can you break it into payments for me? And I'll just pay until we get there. And he could have said, sure. But these receipts would look different. I would think it would be 1 of 4, 1 of 2 of 4, 3 of 4. And the balance would be starting with $8,000, and every time $2,000 is paid, that would change. I don't fucking know.
The reason that we paid it, there were delays on transfer because I didn't know when I got a Give-Send-Go account that when you request the money out of your account, you have to wait for days. You have to wait for days. Like Give-Send-Go, you request it and then you have to wait like 4 days before the money goes into your account. So there's every invoice I have.
So the delay is because of Give-Send-Go?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I paid $2,000 on 8/5, 7/23, 8/30, and 8/29. Okay. And let me explain this one. Why there was such a delay between 7/23, on August. Why there's such a gap between August the 5th and July the 23rd is because my bank locked my card. Well, they didn't lock my card, but they held the funds because they flagged it. Because the first time I'd sent it, they thought that I was somebody had my card because I don't make, I never make transactions that big in 2 days. So when I sent that second $2,000, my bank held it and I didn't know about it. I didn't even find out about it until the 5th when I found out that he hadn't received the funds, and I had to call my bank. And that's when they were like, yes, it's right here. We didn't send it. We just held it, right? Like they put it on hold until they could talk to me to see.
So a lot of times if they suspect fraud, they will text you or they will call you. They will put like an entire block, not just on that transaction. That's weird to me. I don't believe that myself. And then here is this from August 10th.
They're unhinged. Well, let me show. Hey, Mac. Let me show it one more time. Like I said, and you can clearly see it says first retainer and second. First of 2 invoices. Here it is. So my attorney, and I'll be 100% transparent because I have no problem doing so.
I have Chase for one of my accounts. I have multiple bank accounts, but my Chase account will instantly send me a text if they notice anything fraudulent, and you have to go in and approve it. Otherwise, they will put like a hold on my card. They will not let me use any transactions. They're not going to if they think somebody else has compromised or not. It's not just that one transaction that they hold. They will stop me doing anything until I approve and say, nope, it's me. I don't know if that's how everybody's works, but that's what I've experienced. That's all I can speak to.
So my limit, I couldn't do the full 4,000 in one transaction. So I asked my attorney if he would invoice me increments of 2,000.
So here she said she couldn't do the full because of her limit. Limit on what? I don't know.
So the first invoice, this is where I paid it.
You guys have similar.
The invoice, the issue date was July the 23rd, 2025. And you can see quantity 1, retainer, price $2,000, amount $2,000, invoice details. And of course, it's got my name and all that. And it's saying the invoice is for 2. And then the payment was made for 2. It says, Brittany, I will send you 2 invoices as per your request. Thanks. And then it has my attorney's name.
But it should have been, I will send you 4 invoices as per your request if the total was going to be $8,000.
So there's the invoice. There's the payment. These are the receipts. Then let me stop sharing that. Y'all seen that? That's the first one. And then
please, I beg of you, if anybody does something like this again, just don't do this. Just don't.
Here's the second invoice that I paid. And that was the first of 2. And then second retainer invoice. Right? As per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thanks. And of course, for my safety and well-being, I absolutely had to redact my.
I just caught on today that she never even showed August 5th anywhere in this first one. These are all July 23rd.
My attorney's name, but my attorney's name and information is up here. Second retainer invoice, as per request. I look forward to assisting you, customer retainer, quantity 1, price 2,000. Right? You see it, total paid 2,000, payment.
Fuck. This is
And
wild.
it says, as per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thank you. And these are from my attorney.
And it only shows one payment as of that date. Payments. And then there's.
So, I mean, I don't. And yes, both transactions were made on 2 separate days. I don't know what else to do.
And Kelsey said she covered it. We heard her read that comment out.
Look at that, Paige Turner. 3 different screen sniping episodes of content, and one loses channel for 6 days, is my understanding of TOS. What about the fact that she does it every night, every single night?
Let's go back to last night again. Sorry, the bumping back and forth is confusing, but it's because this is intentionally confusing by design, in my opinion.
See that it was me. So when I talked to him, they immediately released the funds and it went into his account. So that is why.
So that invoice would have remained paid.
Yeah. So there's that. What do you mean?
So if they released the funds, then that invoice would have already been paid.
What do you mean?
She says it went straight into his account as soon as they released it. Now that story changes. Hold on.
So why am I wanting more money? When did I ask for more money? What are you talking about? You're not even, are you keeping up? Are you paying attention? I don't think you're paying attention.
It's hard to pay attention, to be honest.
I have not been in GSs since March. There's people. Okay. All right. So next, I want to show you, because there are lots of lies being made. I can't even believe the lie that I heard. All right. You're absolutely not. I don't think that have you even been around? What do you mean? What's the fundraiser for? Are you keeping up at all? It's for my attorney. So anyway, I'm gonna focus. I ain't even dealing with the Cracker Jack person. There's the $8,000 that went to the attorney. Now the thing that they're saying is, your fans are asking for even more. I'm guessing they want your DNA. Do they ever ask you? No, they don't ever ask these people. These people can just take and take and take and never ask never show a receipt for anything. But I show receipts for all of it. Okay. So now the new thing that they're coming at me about is that my mods paid for the whole fund and that I just collected all the money in the Gives and Go and kept it for myself. That is a bold-faced lie. Everything that went to the Gives and Go has went to my attorney. So I'm going to show you the breakdown of that too, because I did a spreadsheet. Give me just a second of who paid what. And I'm not going to give mods names because that doesn't matter.
So the spreadsheet we know should start on July 9th.
What matters is the money that was collected and where it went. Okay. And yeah, it's crazy. Isn't it crazy how I'm held to a fine tooth comb? How is the first payment was not made on 8/5. The first payment was made on 7/23. The second payment was made on 8/5. Okay. The first payment wasn't 8/5. The first payment was 7/23. Then I sent a second payment for 7/24 and it didn't go through. Okay. I thought it did because I wasn't alerted. Then I find out on.
Hold up. This is where it really gets twisted. All right. Let me back that up one more time. I'm sorry.
What matters is the money that was collected and where it went. Okay.
List of names. Okay. This is the comment that her mod made right here. Boston supports Lana. And not to be a bitch, but out of that 8K, mods played close to 7K. Plus, Brit paid some, rest was from subs. All right. Not to get confused. Here we go.
Tooth comb. How is the first payment was not made on 8/5. The first payment was made on 7/23. The second payment was made on 8/5. Okay. The first payment wasn't 8/5. The first payment was 7/23. Then I sent a second payment for 7/24 and it didn't go through.
It didn't go through. She made a payment on 7/24. It didn't go through.
Okay. I thought it did because I wasn't alerted.
But she just told us that as soon as she confirmed with the bank, the money was released and went directly to the attorney. So 7/24 would have been paid.
Then I find out on August the 5th that the payment never went through. And that's when I called my bank, and they held the funds, and they released them to my attorney when they found out that it wasn't fraud.
So it still would have been paid 7/23, 7/24, and August 5th. If you paid an invoice on the 24th and they immediately released and it went to the attorney, then that invoice would have been fulfilled. Payment made.
I don't know what to tell you, Sam. The first payment was on the 23rd of July, and the second was on 8/5.
But that's not true, because if you would have made a payment on the 24th and the bank released it, you would have made a payment on the 24th. Right. No matter how you slice it.
He doesn't have anything. And what the fuck, man? Y'all stop speaking. Oh my God, I'm not doing this shit with y'all.
Do you guys agree that that's 7/24? So she paid 7/23, 2K. Okay, cool. We've seen the invoice from that from August 10th. That's paid. But then she paid an invoice on the 24th. She states that the bank held the funds, thought they were fraud, until she got a hold of them and they released it. She found out on the 5th of August, but that still would have fulfilled the second payment being, and we would have an invoice and a date of 7/24. And then an additional one on August the 5th. And this whole thing about her bank won't let her transactions over, blah, 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 doesn't even fucking matter.
Are you over there in everybody else's chat while they're collecting thousands a day? I'm not. Oh,
I've never collected thousands a day, ever.
fuck you. Get out of my chat.
There was one time I needed help. I kept it before. It was 2,000. I showed you guys got to move with me again. They can do whatever they want with that. Have the issue.
I'm not dealing with anybody like that that's coming here saying
And I
stupid
showed
shit like
so
that.
much shit. Unreal. I could have showed you guys until you're blue in the fucking face.
I can see you, Crime Watcher. Good to see you.
It's not. I don't know who collects.
It's crazy to me. Like you got some real
Not
weird
this
shit going on, and y'all over here nitpicking me when I've shared more than anybody. I've been more transparent. Oh my God.
ASU mom, I was going to break out the whiteboard and do this, but no matter what, we end up in a circle. And at the end of the day, no matter how many times I watch this, there are so many discrepancies with what she is saying and what she is showing that it ended up with a big FU. No matter which way you draw this, no matter which way you lay this, there are so many discrepancies. And if we're just being really, really, really fair, like extremely, exceptionally, giving the attorney that he sucks at invoicing and all of these things happened, we still are going to come back to a fuck you, BJ. This doesn't make sense.
God, it's crazy how transparent I've been, and these people
This is
just
transparency.
no. Nope. Mm-mm. What are you talking about, Joshua? I just showed you the money that I just sent to the attorney. It was $8,000. you have to remember too that when the money didn't go through, I had to get my attorney to send another invoice to me so that I could send him the money on August the 5th.
Okay, and now we have to ask the attorney for another invoice. But what she said was as soon as she cleared it with her bank, they released the funds and the invoice would have been paid. So again, why would you have needed another invoice for July 24th when you, once you told the bank it was fine, they released it and that was paid?
So if it does say one of two, then it probably was one because I had to get a fresh invoice to send him the money. It's not that hard to figure out.
Yeah,
folks.
it is. Yeah, it really
Do y'all see how they're getting hung up on a technicality?
No.
The fact still remained that I sent $8,000 to my attorney. I don't understand what your argument is. Jesus. What the hell? See what I mean? How they, like, no matter what you show, there's still a technicality. Fuck you. I shared what I shared. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. That's way more than anybody else is giving.
And then we've got these little things back here like this. Oh, God. This one went along with it.
As a matter of fact, I've got to make a payment in the morning. So if anybody wants to help, it'd be greatly appreciated.
So she states on Friday, the 11th, it would have gone into the 12th. So Friday, July 11th, that she was going to be making a payment in the morning.
I'll be sending it over. I don't know exactly what time, but probably around 10 a.m. or so. I'll go ahead and send payment over. I've already signed the contract. It's done. It's happening. It's a done deal.
So by Friday the 11th, she has signed a contract. It is a done deal. She will be making a payment by 10 a.m. the following morning.
But it is a situation where,
and then we go on to here.
It's already done. That's what people, they don't understand. The contract's already signed. The payment's already being processed. Like, it's a done deal regardless. And I mean, at this point, like.
So that was the 11th and the 12th, her statements. Okay, back to this. And the fund, she started collecting money July 9th to her private pay links. Then finally the Give, Send, Go was dropped. As of the night of the 11th, she needed to make a payment. On the 12th, later on, she says that the payment is processing. It's already a done deal. The contract is signed. There's no invoice or anything even remotely from the 12th of July.
Do you not understand what I just said, Sam? I had to get no, it would not. I had to get Rancher to send me a new invoice because the other one expired. Do you understand?
How would it have, okay, can anybody in accounting explain this to me? Or anybody with knowledge of how this doesn't work? Or can somebody throw the common sense? How do we get here? Because again, all she states was that on the 24th of July, she sent a second payment for $2,000. Her bank thought it was fraud. They held on to the money. As soon as she gave them the go-ahead, they fulfilled and released the funds. They went directly to her attorney. So how would she need a new invoice for that? Anybody make that make sense to me? Wouldn't that same invoice already be fulfilled? You wouldn't have to get a second one. They released the funds on that invoice. Why would that invoice have expired? The money was already. How does any of this make sense?
So
I can't dumb myself down to this point, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be condescending. but I cannot dumb myself down to make this make sense. The 24th, she made a payment the 23rd. We'll give her that one. Then she states the 24th, she sent a second payment. Her bank held it. She didn't find out about it until August 5th. At that point in time, she said, release the funds. They went ahead and released the funds and went directly to her attorney. So that would have been the second invoice fulfilled. How would that invoice have expired when it was paid? So you would have a second receipt or invoice from the 24th that was fulfilled. And then the third would be August 5th. Unless you're fucking telling lies, that is.
The invoice on the 5th of August is going to say one of two.
No, it wouldn't. It would say one of three, factually. It would say one of three. You've said July 23rd, July 24th. So you had to have had an invoice to pay on July 24th. So it would have said one of three.
Because he sent me a fresh invoice. It's really not that hard to understand.
Yeah, it is. Because none of this makes sense. And you just blatantly lied in everybody's faces and said, don't look at the actual fucking facts and don't listen to a goddamn thing I'm saying. Because this is why you told everybody to not believe anything they hear, because it's fucking straight up bullshit. And you know that, I know that, BJ. This is why you have been very careful about saying anything about me recently, because you knew. In fact, my mods were like, oh, fuck, she's going to lose her shit over this. Nope. I actually had all the notebooks out, all the whiteboards out. I was going to even be more of a pain in the ass, but I think we're doing a good enough job on our own here, just talking about it, showing her ass on a platter.
It's not. I cannot. I'm just going to, I'm done. I'm not even going to do that. I just explained it, just Nicole. There, do you see how I just proved that $8,000 went to my attorney?
No, you didn't. Actually, no, you didn't. According to what you were saying, you would have paid more than $8,000 to your attorney. If we went on what you were saying, you said that you paid July 23rd. You also said you paid July 24th. You said that as soon as you told your bank that it was not fraudulent, that they went ahead and released it. So there's another one. Then you showed August 5th. So you would have technically, according to what you have shown and said, paid over $8,000.
Now they're finding something else to bitch about. I'm so, what's fishy about that, Sam? Are you going to say that my receipts are bogus because they weren't at the same time? I just explained to you why they weren't at the same time.
The invoice would have never expired because it was fulfilled.
Right, Cinderella, which is is the real scam. She literally is getting $10,000 to close her case out, and nobody's even batting an eyelash. Nobody, not one person. It's crazy to me. But
and stop trying to deflect and muddy the waters with anything going on with Queen Bee. She had a legal fund to defend herself against frivolous litigation that Betty brought on herself. That is a whole other story. And you even attempting to muddy the waters because you're getting caught in your fucking bullshit is disgusting. That is a completely separate situation that has nothing to do with you lying and fucking manipulating your subs.
Here we are. I've got $8,000. Most of it come from my mods, and y'all want to sit there and bitch that I'm scamming. Crimes have consequences. And because when you send money on an invoice,
I actually gave her the benefit of the doubt the first time and said, you know what, I'll go with this one that's redacted. But now looking at them, all they had to show was that July 23rd. She didn't even show one from August 5th that first time around. We just took her word for it. But all of those are July 23rd. And Kelsey said that she covered, oh my God, this just gets worse and worse. Because you got to throw in the fact that Kelsey said that she covered one of them.
That invoice doesn't work anymore. I can't go and get an old invoice that my attorney sent me and send more.
My question is, what's the fucking goal here? What's the end goal? I'm going to pull you. What's your end goal? Because you know as well as I do that you're going to get caught up in this shit. So how are you going to spend? You're not as good as you think at your manipulation. You're truly not.
Money through that invoice. You can't do it. It doesn't work. Once you use the invoice, it's done. That's it. You have to get a new one. I can't just take an invoice that my attorney sends me, send money on it, and then use it to send more. I thought I could do that the very first time that I used it, but I couldn't. I had to get an invoice every time.
What?
Hold on a minute. Let me see. I probably
I don't
have
even have
where
the
I had to ask him
for
for
that.
the invoice. I bet you I got that email. Hang on a minute.
Right.
I can't even believe and you know what? I don't have to go around the fucking
Steph, right. And here's the other part of that. She even herself stated, like, the crazy part about this whole thing, and I'll go back and find the clip. It's from over a year ago, what I was showing that she was calling Betty an opportunist and stuff. But I have a clip in one of my videos of her blatantly stating that she knew exactly why Queen had this legal fund to defend herself. And she knew that Betty was doing everything to cost Queen Bee more money and run out the clock. BJ's own words. She knew exactly what Betty was doing to Queen Bee and why the legal expenses got driven up that far. She is doing everything to use this situation and muddy the waters. It will never work, but she knew all along. And here she is instigating and initiating legal funds and completely lying to her subs. If any of her subs are in here and want to ask questions, ask. Tell us what we've got wrong, please. And please don't jump on them if they do come out of the bushes, which they won't. Highly unlikely they will. But I would love to hear one of them make excuses or tell us what we're missing here. She just told you she made a payment the 23rd. She also made a payment the 24th. She didn't find out that the payment didn't go through until August 5th. But when she had the bank release those funds, that invoice was fulfilled. So she would have a receipt from the 23rd, the 24th, the 5th, the 29th, and the 30th. That would be a total of 10 grand. But then she states the invoice expired. She had to get a new invoice. Huh? How would you have an expired invoice when the invoice was paid and fulfilled on the 24th? Not until the 5th was it fulfilled.
block for these people.
It would say invoice 7/23 fulfilled or paid on 8/5, whatever the bank released the funds to the attorney. That would still be a fulfilled payment. Oh yeah, don't even the 11th and the 12th, the contract was signed, payment was processing, all of that. Like that's a whole other fucking ball game. The first two dates, well, she only showed one in that first section, Jules 23. She only showed the 23rd of July. Here, let me take you back and show you. Okay, so we're at 54, if anybody can remind me, because my brain's starting to go a little bit numb. Okay, so first one she shows, here you go.
Each. Now, mind you, let me show you. My Gives and Go, we've only collected $2,500.
This was August 10th.
Okay, so this that I've somehow taken my attorney's money and I've freaking blown it up.
So the date on this one is July 23rd.
That I went and bloated on watches and
First of two.
shit. I've paid more to more to my attorney than my Gives and Go is even worth. So here is one transaction that we made on July the 23rd, 2025.
It says total paid $2,000.
For the total of $2,000. You see, there's my name, there's my email, invoice details, $2,000.
Here's the second.
We've spent more.
Dates blocked out. Here's the second. As per your request, I look forward to assisting you. Thanks. Still total paid $2,000. Dates blinked out.
Then I've actually taken in. So I don't know how you can say that I'm using my attorney's money to go shopping and do all. I don't know how far you think $2,500 is going to go anyway. But the fact that you think I'm taking that money and going and shopping left and right and all, I limit. I couldn't.
She says that she needs Kelsey to send her the invoice Unredacted. Kelsey sends it over. It's again July 23rd.
Couldn't do the full 4,000.
She sends and pulls up another one from July 23rd. On August 10th, all she showed was invoices from July 23rd. There is a second one in here, but it's redacted and you can't see the date. So first of two, July 23rd, second retainer invoice, dates blocked out, but still says that she's only paid $2,000. Wouldn't this have changed to quantity 2, $4,000 total paid, and 2 payments down here? So all she showed on the 10th, factually, was invoices from the 23rd. Right. Yeah, Jules, she would have known because this was August 10th that she did this. So all of this would have happened on the 5th. Going back to this one. This is last night.
Give me a second. Crock of shit, yo.
I don't know why anybody would do this. This is right. Yep. Oh, yeah. I don't know. And the thing about it is if you've paid your attorney $8,000, okay, just stick with that. But these messy fucking, all of this shit is so unnecessary. And the stories that she's telling to cover her ass.
So let me show you guys something. I don't even know if I should do this. Let me find the one for August 5th. Hold on, y'all.
No, he had to go to court. Well, Chrissy, I'm not sure when he needed to go to court. I know the first stuff was in
August 19.
July.
Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Yeah, here we go.
If the subs pay all her bills, where does all her money go? There's nothing to show for it. Take your kids on vacation, fix your child's tooth, etc. before frivolous, dumb stuff that doesn't matter. Well, they don't have a mortgage, I don't think. I don't know what their bills. I have no idea. I have no clue. But you're right. She doesn't have anything to show for it besides
Hold on.
credit. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what I would think too, ASU mom.
Hold on 1 minute. I just saw it.
Well, she says it was a flat rate. There's no retainer. It was a flat fee. No retainer whatsoever. Yeah. He billed her $200. Huh?
Here we go. Let me see.
He wanted it to monitor his sleep and his calories and his heart rate. She was like, that means you're taken. That means you're taken. And he is like, well, no, it's to do with his like monitoring his body. She wanted people to think that it was some sort of like ring, as in he was.
So here's proof right here that you can't use the same invoice. Let me just hold on.
We're gonna speed it back up. This just is a fucking clusterfuck.
Wait a second. Give me a minute.
And this is why she went into doing drama last night. She's in.
I mean, not that people fucking even are gonna listen. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody cares about the truth. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time doing this. But here's the proof right here that I can't use the same invoice twice. So give me a second. Let me pull this up. This is an email that I sent my attorney.
You wouldn't need to use the same invoice twice. None of that makes sense. You wouldn't even need to.
So stupid, bro. So fucking stupid.
What's stupid is you got yourself in a sling. You should have just said, you know what, altogether. Oh, no, never mind. Keep going.
So here it is. To Rancher. And clearly it says.
And when her Maud corrected her that she didn't need 10K. It was not 8K. She was told it was 7,500. BJ just lowered it to an even 8K. Yeah, Kelsey. Thank you, Angel Chip Stelco. That was August 5th. August 5th, Kelsey outed her and she made the change from 10K to 8K on her Give Send Go. Didn't change the total versus monthly, but changed the amount from 10K to 8K on August 5th, which is the day that the second payment, technically third, based on what she's saying about the 24th. Again, this is also fucking stupid.
It says,
Thank you, Angel Chips.
right here. See, hey, I'm ready to pay the other half. Can you send me 2 invoices for 2K each again?
Well, she said Kelsey covered it. Hold on, let me grab you that. Where she says Kelsey. She reads a comment right here from the 10th.
Because my invoices were paid on 2 separate dates. Hold on a minute.
So at this point in time, she only had 2 invoices. She did this the 10th.
Let me check in my mod chat. Kelsey, are you here? She said I covered it. They can F off.
So Kelsey says she covered the second payment and they can all F off. That's what they're talking about, is the second payment. And that's why she had to wait for Kelsey to redact the screenshot.
Hold on, I'll tell you both dates on the both dates. And Shady has seen.
I don't fucking know, you guys. And here's between her and him. And this is from August 26th. Hey, I am ready to pay the other half. Can you send me 2 invoices for 2K each again, please? This has nothing to do with the 24th, the 5th, the 23rd, nothing. This has to do with, hey, the second half. So the additional $4,000 that she paid on the 29th and 30th. This doesn't even track with anything she's been explaining.
Please, if you could use the same invoice to pay, I wouldn't have to ask them to. I have to ask them for invoices every time. So when August the 5th came and I found out that the second transaction didn't go through, which would have been on the 24th of July, I had to get a new invoice from Rancher to send August the 5th. So that invoice would count as invoice 1 because it was new. Does that make sense?
So somehow along the way, I have a feeling that she told somebody that she paid a payment on the 24th and that the bank didn't release it. Somewhere along the line, I think she told somebody that, but technically she didn't even attempt to pay it until the 5th. That's what I think. Because she's claiming that once the bank released those funds, it went directly to the attorney. So that would have still fulfilled that. You would have an invoice dated the 24th and the payment date on that being the 5th when the funds were released. That's where that would have landed.
Or are y'all going to be, surely that makes sense to somebody.
And this one here, again, the date is August 26th. So it's in regards to the payments she made on the 29th and the 30th.
It's freaking pretty self-explanatory. Have these other creators that raise money for a lawyer ever showed anything like this? Not at all. But you guys want to pick apart, and threaten to call every agency when I've done absolutely nothing wrong. And best believe this, when and if it does happen, because I know y'all will do it. Y'all call everywhere.
It seems very weird to address an attorney as, hey, they seem to be on a first name basis, very chummy, like an old family friend, family of a friend, somebody that, I don't know, seems really odd to me.
I have bank statements that I will show to the proper people if I need to.
And what happened to Ivy League? I thought Ivy League was paying and covering it. It didn't matter if people donated. It was happening no matter what. That was Ivy League. What happened to that?
I'm not going that far with y'all because fuck you. You got way more than you deserve as it is. The only reason I'm doing this is because I care about my subscribers. But you go ahead and do any of what you need to do. And just best believe that I've got full proof of everything and an attorney that will back me on that. I'm just saying.
Clue had papers served to her? Tonka girl? What do you mean? Explain a little bit further, please. Clue had paper served? I'm not understanding. Oh, she's live. All right. We'll find out in a minute. She's live.
Oh, it makes me mad. There was a creator tonight who claimed to pay over 100K and refused to show a receipt. I don't know why anyone's here over 8K of actual support. Y'all are exactly. And guess what? Are you talking about Buzzy? Because it's weird. Betty didn't pay even a third of that. How is it she has to pay
Betty was pro se. Betty didn't have an attorney representing her at all.
thousands more than Betty? That don't make any damn sense to me.
Betty went pro se. Are you that big of an idiot? I mean, we know that.
What? Well, I pay an attorney up front to help me before, so I don't know how you got your attorney not. You never pay an attorney up front. I had to pay the attorney before he did.
Wait, you're fucking joking. Barn life is the only life. You're joking. You're fucking joking. Hold on. We're stopping. We're stopping. We're going to clues. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I hope that's a fucking, I hope you're wrong. Sexual harassment? Nope, I'm out. We'll finish this tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, we're going. I'm ending. Headed to clues. Okay, bye.